It's not a loss if you learn something. Now you know more than you did before, right, Leo?
Duelists. Countdown initiated. Ready, set, duel.
All right. Good morning, guys. Good evening, good night, wherever you are. Let me get this sorted. Let's see. Synchron. Okay. So far we've been testing this list and it's been doing pretty good. Yo, what up, Mello? I went to locals last night and played Synchron. Boy, I went 2-3. Haven't done that bad since. Damn, bro, what the hell? It's awful. What'd you take? I am almost finished with my 60 card RDA deck list, kind of lit. What RDA variant is that? Is that which RDA variant is that? No, I like RDA. I can't wait for the new support. The new support is gonna be amazing. All right, so currently with this list, in actual gameplay, we are 9-2. Okay, so it's not bad. I mean, that's like a bubble record at a YCS, right? 11 rounds, X2. You might make it, you might not. Right? Not bad though. It's not bad. Some of the gameplay that we've seen over the past couple days with this variant has been pretty epic, to say the least, because it's more so the intent of how we're winning, right? It's like that's the enticing thing about it. How we're winning, the epic top decks, the out clever, the out resource, you know, the way we capitalize, like that's what makes it exciting, right? Fundamentally, that's generally Yugioh is, right? That's what Yugioh is. But anyways, can you guys hear me? I want to know if you guys can hear me first. Yo, what up? I am Ego. Is that what it's Yoga? Yoga. Yo, what up, Winter Chill? Yo, what up, Lizard? General change the basically no more. Oh, okay, I see. You're looking some beautiful. You say words if you yeah. I took the Tengu build, Tengu because Fufu horrible. Is this deck specifically from the 5Ds deck? Awesome, thank you, Winter Chill. Call you E. Alright, E. Alright, E. I got you, E. Not necessarily. Well, yeah. I mean, you get the key cards from the structure deck. Like you have a fellow, you have this, right? Of course. But it's more so a take. Okay, so let me try to briefly like give a rundown in case you weren't here yesterday or the day before, where I broke down the whole theory behind Doppelwarrior and Converter. Okay, because you have to understand why we initially played these cards to begin with. Okay, so this was introduced into the deck well back into the deck because like we needed something to pivot into in case it's got drolled, right? Like if we summon this, we got drolled, we're like, okay, we're kind of cooked. Like this did nothing for you because the only way this would work is if you had access to junk already, because the pivot would then be summon this, add this, they draw you, okay? Now you're kind of frozen. So what you do there is you go pivot into overtake. Overtake will summon the scrap, go into your scrap warrior. Scrap warrior will then dump your fellows because you can send it to the graveyard. And then if you had access to junk synchron, you would then reduce the scrap, summon this, right? So that's 3 cards opposed to having this just summon junk to begin with, right? Yeah, so that's why that's there. And at which point it led me to other forms of extension, right? Which would be spell card Monster Reborn, because I've seen a few comments already saying that, oh, like you can cut this, but I'm assuming they didn't watch the explanation or the gameplay to get a broader perspective as to how to view this card, right? So the problem with Synchron, okay, is the inability to keep something on field, right? So this is meant to help that because this can protect your monsters from destruction, but it's assuming you get to scrap warrior, okay? So that's where it can be a little bit vulnerable, right? So the theory is you go summon this, search this fellows, they don't interact with you there because they're like, oh, okay, why would I want to waste my nuke here? Like, why? I'll save it for a more opportune moment. So they let you resolve it. You go into scrap warrior. This is in the graveyard. This is in the graveyard by now. So like you can just protect your stuff at any given point, right? And you can sequence it in a way where even if they do nuke your starters, then you can probably progress. But you're just trying to prompt a response, bait in an interaction, right? That's the whole point of that. Okay, I guess following the same principle as to how to retain a body or retain a synchro material, right? Long enough so you can use this effect to reduce it to get the additional summon and then generate resources from then on. This is going to be serving a similar purpose, where if they remove your full speed, you can revive it and then synchro anyways, right? That's the whole point. If they remove your junk, you can revive your junk again. Just basically applying pressure and being resilient into spot removal, because that's like our main issue. Like Imperm Veiler, like we can manage with those, but when they remove our body, that's where it can be a bit of an issue, right? So that's why we implemented this. But because we're playing these cards, I was like, maybe we can facilitate Doppel a little bit easier now. Okay, we're like, okay, so the issue with Doppel was finding ways to consistently set it up, right? That was like the issue. Because the main thing before was, okay, overtaking Doppel. That was like the main pair, because you can just normal summon this and special summon junk, right? That was like the main thing. But now we have cards like Fellows and cards like Monster Reborn. So let's say we hand trap them, we can go into spell card Reborn, trigger this, and not have to use your normal summon, which brings me to my next point. When you open up Junk Synchron in your opening hand, it doesn't seem worth it having to use this as a way to synchro to initiate your turn, to start your play. That doesn't feel ideal. It doesn't feel like it's good enough. So what you want to do is you want to bait and ensure that you can force a response with other cards that can allow junk to be an extender, as it should be, because that's what it is. It's meant to revive something, help you extend, right? It's not meant to like start your combo, and there are times where you have no other choice but to start your combo with it. But the point is, you want to be able to just try to bait interactions, so by the time you get to junk and by the time you get to speeder, you've already burnt some interaction, some form of interaction, opposed to not doing anything and then just this getting stopped by Veiler or Imperm and then this getting ashed, right? So you want to like make the interaction or the choke point just trickle down, like, okay, Imperm this one, okay, that's fine, because at that point obviously you would have gone for like a scrap warrior that might interact with you there. That's fine, you don't care about that. And then you get tokens. You try to go for an Excel line, then you finally go ultimately to a speeder or set up a herald, set up an SD, right? That'll be the second interaction, and then ultimately, finally, hopefully, you have access to Stardust or a way to make speeder, because you usually want to make speeder by the third attempt, while having the first two parts of your sequence be expendable. Like, you don't really care for them, right? But they command response. That's the whole point, right? And because we're playing cards like that, and we're trying to find ways to facilitate this card, Converter comes into mind, because Converter discards a tuner, and then that sets up the spell card Monster Reborn, right? So then you play with Doppel and the tuner that you just discarded, and then you have Junk Synchron loaded for the follow-up, right? That's the whole point of this whole situation. And once again, that's why you have cards like Twisters, you have cards like Brittle Droplet. If you were here yesterday, you saw this card in action, where we use this something similar as to what people are doing Double Cyclone, right? They're using this card in the same way, where they're trying to make sure that their spell card goes unhindered. So when they try to go for Flame, they get your face of spell, kind of like an Abyss. You just destroy it, pop something else. We can use this in the same way, right? And we showcased that exact example yesterday, which is pretty cool. And then Droplet, of course. These are okay. So these are like board breakers. So I understand the whole concept of you go either or, right? You go either or. Okay, I understand that. But the way we're doing this is to counter Charmy. Primarily, let me just shift this so it can make a lot more sense. Okay, let me just put this up here. It'll make much more sense. Give me a second. Okay, so these cards, right? These cards right here are only here to counter the Charmy. They are good. You could use them, right? You could simplify this. If you go in second, you can use this. It can simplify the game state. But primarily, these cards here are meant to stop Charmy, right? That's why they're here. You can draw yourself to make sure that the Charmy doesn't stick. But of course, we have a contingency in place in case we don't draw this, right? In case we don't draw this, we have this, okay? And this is how you counter Charmy, right? And of course, you have Charmy itself. This is just like, you just need to play this. It's like Max C, basically. But just to establish that this is meant to counter Charmy. That's why it is here. Okay, so now these cards, well, not necessarily this one. These cards right here, Charmy and Droll, are meant to simplify, meant to force your opponent into making a half board, right? And these cards into a half board are way more impactful than a full board. That's quite obvious, right? So yeah, that's how I have to view this. Like the reason why you play this, because I understand the whole theory behind you have to go all in on board breakers or you have to go all in on hand traps, right? But I think this is just allocated. This is just allocation to where you need to play these to counter your weakness, which is going to be Charmy, and these two cards do that, right? But because they're hand traps, but in a sense, I'm not categorizing. Oh, I'm playing hand traps because I need to play hand traps. Right? No, I'm playing them because it counters our weakness, right? That's the issue. And because these are more on the board break approach, it might seem like kind of counterintuitive, because you would think to yourself like, okay, why do you need board breakers if you're simplifying with hand traps? Like, what are you trying to board break, right? In theory, right? In theory, that's what you're thinking. That's what anyone would think. Like, the reason for board breakers is to board break an established board, right? So like, why are you playing both? Well, no, it's because of the utility and the versatility that these cards can provide. Because you have to see this in a more practical scenario, like we did with the Dracotail game. if you watched it yesterday, where we can use these cards like that, or use this, because like what Synchron needs is to have a certainty that you can top deck into something and disrupt the entire establishment before you get to your actual combo. And you can't just go head on and just go into like 2 back row, right? Because half boards rely on that, on like 1 or 2 back row, because they obviously couldn't produce the full potential, their full potential. They couldn't do their 4 or 5 interaction board with their monsters, right? So they have to rely on their back row or their hand traps. And that's where you capitalize with these cards, right? That's the whole point. It's the purpose. And these are pretty good in the sense that it can help you combo as well. A very niche way to combo, but nonetheless, it's still a form of consistency, which is why they're great. I know, I understand, like, your first initial thought would be Twisters. Who's playing Twister right now? Like, yeah, well, it's more so for of how it synergizes with our deck, right? As I showed you, let me show you the example I showed you guys yesterday, because some of you will be like, what the hell, what's the, but just niche scenarios like these, okay? Because it will come up and it'll make a lot more sense, okay? And then we'll get back into the game, back into the grind. Because so far we've been doing pretty good, right? We've been doing pretty good. I'll beat you guys in a second. I'm just in the zone right now, so I'm trying not to lose the train of thought. Okay, so this is one of those examples, okay, that we used to do before. So if you played the deck back then, way back when, or when this card was first announced, this card was the best thing for us, because that was our issue. The only other way to facilitate Doppel was to play Charge of the Light Brigade, and we would play Raikos. I'm not sure if you guys remember, right? We would play Raikos, and then we would mill our Quillbolt, we mill our Jet Synchron, we mill Doppel itself. You know, it set up the graveyard. But the way you would do it back then is do it like this. Like, you would go, okay, I need to find a way to get Doppel to the graveyard. Okay, so you would do this, right? You would do that, chain the Twisters, discard this, pop your own this. To a lot of people, that would seem like a minus card, like a minus. That's so minus, right? But it still gave you access to what you're trying to do, right? That's the whole purpose. It's multi-purpose. You can use it interactively, or you can use it offensively, defensively, offensively. That's the cool thing about it. It's really obscure, but you have to view it in this in the situations that it can come up, right? Because then you do this, right? You do that, summon back, and so on and so forth. Or you can do it the other way, where I showed you with the overtake thing. Or if you go for the overtake route, which is a lot more clever. It's a lot more clever, right? Because remember, you want to preserve your normal summon, right? As I mentioned earlier, you want to preserve the junk and use junk as an actual extender, okay? And this is the way you can do it. So what happens is you can go activate overtake, right? It doesn't target, but this is all to preserve a normal summon. Because with Synchrons, you want to be able to normal summon them if you need to, right? You pop that, you go for this, revive the one you discarded, okay, and you trigger Doppel, right? Because once you're able to establish this, it's gonna command a response. So they're gonna want to respond to you, right? Which is what you want. This isn't your primary objective. The whole point and the whole reason you're trying to do all these things is to make sure that this guy goes unhindered, right? That's the whole point. That's the whole premise of this deck. Resolve speeder, okay? And doing things like this can be quite enticing, because they're like, oh, okay, he just did so many things, so they're gonna want to interact here because they see that you invested so much into it, right? But it's just technical play like that you'll see throughout the day today, and most likely yesterday, if you were here yesterday, that we were doing that type of stuff, which is pretty fun. It was pretty cool, yes. It makes every game, every round. There's some neat things we can do with it, you know. So it's like, I'm not sure if I want to cut it. I'm not sure if I want to cut it or just keep it in. All right, let me just read some of your messages real quick, and then we'll get back into it. Okay, what about the support for Synchron? Have you been testing? What up, do? What up, dual time? Yugioh stands for Yugioh. Wait, are you talking about the junk stuff? Are you talking about the junk stuff? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I already made a video about it. All right, E, let's go, buddy. Yoda Kasi. Oh, Chaosy? Was it Chaosy? Oh, it's Chaos. I'm a Chaosy. It's Chaos. It's Chaos. I was like, Konami Kasi ID, bro. Let's see. All right, let me hop into the voice chat. Hang on. Okay, I'm in. Just a friendly reminder, if you are a member, especially an overtop and a top player member, you have to link your Discord to your YouTube if you want to gain access to the members Discord, okay, and the voice chat. Just be mindful of that, okay? I come and go on your streams. All goody. What up, Vicious? Would you consider this pure version better than Mitsu Synchron? Oh, well, okay, so the thing about the Mitsu variant, that one's a bit more telegraphed because everyone knows what that does, right? But if you were to put them side by side, of course the Mitsu variant would be better because the Mitsu engine is just meta, right? It's one of the best engines that we have at the moment. So you can say that, yeah. So if you were to compare the both, right? But this one has been performing far better. Like, we tried the Mitsu variant and it wasn't performing as good as this one was. But that one, it seems like there's a lot less synergy, right? Because that one is more so, it has a self-sufficient engine. It doesn't need Synchron to function, whereas this deck is all Synchron. So it has more of a cohesive approach where everything functions together. Right, so you're gonna be more consistent in the sense that you're trying to accomplish speeder, whereas the other one is like, okay, I can just go Mirakumo Nuke, set up the trap, and so it's very different, right? They're structured very different. So I wouldn't say it's better, I wouldn't say it's worse. I would just say they're different. They're very different, but they're both good. What up, bashful carrot, bro? Get up, Dunker. I don't know if this is a mobile issue, but YouTube Live always buffers every now and then. I hate it. I mean, let me check. Yeah, I'm fine on my side. On my end, it's fine. Hang on. Because usually my OBS is the culprit. Like, it's the reason why we're cooked, but it's fine so far. Gonna be praying this list on Sunday and Monday locos. Can't wait. Well, good luck, bro. Good luck. I know. I'm gonna take it on Saturday. We're at week 5. We're trying to. The journey continues. I'm trying to see if we can do this. Yeah. Main decking the other Charmies wouldn't make more sense. Like, if the game plan is to reduce the open ceiling and drawing into slow. Okay, so yeah. But you need the Charmies to draw you into interaction, right? That's kind of the whole thing. Because if you just drawing Charmies off of Charmies, like the engine itself is decently strong. It's decently resilient, right? But like Charmy is a hit or miss sometimes. Like you'll get a 1 draw, 2 draws, right? And it's a theory that we were inevitably going to get into, because that's another theory that I want to try a test. Because I was like, okay, what if we just main deck the Charmies and just main deck this and then just not really care about the other cards, right? Because if we can just Charmy them, simplify the board, and then board break them with these 2 cards, that should be sufficient, right? It's a theory that we were eventually going to get to. You tried the new Space Connector engine to see the hand trap. I think that one, the Neo Space Connector, Neo Space. The theory behind this one is pretty good, I think, because this forces a response without you having to do anything. All you're doing is just summoning this guy, and you're like, are you gonna imperm ash me? Okay. If you don't have it, I'm gonna summon the dolphin and rip the droll, right? And then that takes care of that. So yeah, we'll eventually get to that, but I'm trying to be very thorough with everything we're testing, right? I don't want to just like write it off after like 1 or 2 games, because that's not proper testing. You have to like test and get like an immense amount of volume to really get a proper understanding as to how things work, how things function, right? Like it takes time. That takes time, you know. What up, Epic Nico? But you don't want to draw into slump off of the Charmy. Too late for slump at that point. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm confused. What was that? The point is to draw the slump. What? I'm confused. Wait, what? I'm confused, Epic. Did I read that right? But you, let me see. Let me just double check if I read that right. But you don't want to draw into slump off of a Charmy. It's too late for slump at that point. Wait, what? I'm confused. Why is that? Why am I finding that so difficult to understand? Okay. Yo, what up, Synchronator? Is that Resonator and Jack? Is that Jack and you say, hello, I saw your videos for the past few days. I agree that you need monsters that float on the field. The current deck count reminds me of the use of Small World in the Synchron deck. Yeah, Small World is... Yeah, you can play... If you want to play Small World, you can. Just boost a little bit of consistency. And we tried... And if you watch the Small World video, where I talked about how you can use that as like a Call by the Grave, where you search for Ash, or search for Droll, or search for Gamma, right? Assuming you have like a bunch of search cards. You'll press them with the Gamma, and you just get your searches. And then you don't care that they draw you after because you got what you needed already. You know? It will be when the new junk support comes out. Yeah. So okay. So the reason we're not playing Jet is because every single time I had it, I would always compare it to Scrap. I would have full speed and I'll have Jet. I'm like, oh my god, this will be much better as a Scrap because I can pivot. Whereas the Jet Synchron, it's more so post speeder. Whereas that's not our concern. If you resolve speeder, you're not really thinking about post speeder. You can do once speeder resolves, you basically almost win, right? It's before everything you consider, it has to be before speeder. Okay, post speeder, that was you met your objective, you fulfilled your objective, right? Yo, what up, Dolphinator? What up, just blue hedgehog? What's the blue hedgehog? Quill? Okay, could Ascator be a good bait? You may discard a card, but if they don't ash it, you get a guaranteed Crystal Wing to support this place. Crystal Wing requires Synchro tuner, non-tuner. Yeah, so you can't make Crystal with that. But yeah, the theory with the walkers, in more modern takes, is it works so well with Tengu because it allowed you. Okay, let me just bring it up. The lore behind this card, bro. The lore, fucking hell, I hate this card. Okay, so what this does, and the way you have to view this card is a way to get SD set up, right? That's what this is for. And this with Jet is a lot better because you can discard Jet and Jet will get value. So if they interact with you at any given point, it makes Doppel better as well. But by then you have to play cards like Scrap. Not Scrap. Metal Marcher, right? Because that means you can revive it and revive. You know, do things like that. But if you guys remember, I think when I was playing the adventure build, right? When I was playing the adventure build, I would pair that with Tengu because it would establish a really weird setup for them to interact against, right? So the theory was in Adventure Synchron, you would have your adventure portion of the deck. You would have this. You would have Jet. You would have Ascator. So that it's a 4-card variation, but nonetheless, it's the consistency, right? You were able to do things that weren't telegraphed, and you were able to pivot, right? So let me just show you. It's gonna make a lot more sense. I feel like I have to keep showing, so otherwise you'll be kind of lost. You'll be like, oh, what the fuck? What even is this? Because this is what you want. You have to build unconventionally, right? That's the whole point. Okay, let me just fuck. I'm sorry if this is someone's insight and it's overwhelming. I understand. It can be overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me too. Okay, so this doesn't have to be there. Okay, let's just say it's that. Okay, let's just say that. Oh, we need on memory. Let's just cut this for now. What do I cut? What do I cut? I'll cut this for now and put Yazzie. Because otherwise, I need to show you. Otherwise, you'll have it. Like your perception will be like, oh yeah, you see where it's going, but then you have to see like, yeah, it makes more sense. Okay. Okay, so for example, into a board, because okay, so why do you simplify, right? Why do you simplify with hand traps? To prevent them from establishing an overwhelming or an absurd interactive board, right? You rather deal with a half board, because that means the less interactions they have, the better you can, the better chances you have at out resourcing them, right? But not every interaction is created equal. And it's created equal for every matchup, because hang on, let me just fucking because maybe your deck doesn't care about spot removal. Maybe your character cares about negation, or maybe you don't care about destruction, but you care about banish. I hope you're following along. And that's what this does. So that means that you don't necessarily have to simplify, because what they're trying to produce doesn't affect you as much as it does, let's say, a different deck, right? So with that in mind, the more engine hand that you have, the better you are at dodging the interactions that would affect you, right? But the primary ones that they can establish, or they're meant to be producing, doesn't affect you at all, right? Which comes to mind is Tengu. Tengu is a very weird monster, in the sense that the way they have to interact with it. They can't destroy it, they can't banish it, they can't bounce it to your hand. They need to flip it face down, they need to return it to the deck, right? So with that in mind, very few decks can do that, right? So then that means that cuts off the majority of the decks. That's just an example, okay? And then you can progress to the next step. Okay, what is the next prevalent interaction, right? They have like what? Flame, a spell negate. I don't really care about that. This head doesn't care about that, right? So let me give you an example. Okay, so let's say we start with this, because we, in the perception of the common modern Yu-Gi-Oh player, you see no hand traps, they do their full board, you're cooked, right? But I think it's way the caliber of a player will show if you can sequence your turn in a clever way, right? Because you have to deal with every interaction, so you have to make sure you out resource them at any given point. Make them interact at a suboptimal point, right? We're opposed to simplifying and not really having to deal with as many interactions, right? Because when you have to, the more interactions you have to play through, that means that makes you a better player, because you're able to vision and sequence out your line in a point where you're anticipating and you're keeping track of what you're capable of doing. That's a skill. Okay, that's a skill. If you're incapable of doing that, that's where you need to practice. You need to practice, because otherwise you're gonna be like missing out on so many lines that you can possibly do and could potentially win the game, right? So for example, let's say I lead with this. What are they gonna do with Tengu? Who the hell knows, right? The point is, then you can lead with, like, let's say, okay, Tengu, keep it obscure, just baiting here. Okay, what are they gonna do here, right? Ignore the fact. Just imagine that. Imagine the Fateful is there, okay? And then your next follow-up would be, okay, let's go for this, right? Discard this. You're presenting a scenario, a very obscure scenario, okay? But now the the sequence has revealed a bit more, right? You depleted your hand. You showed majority of your hand. Okay. How they interact with this will be dependent. Will be depending on what form of interactions that they have access to. As I mentioned, if they don't have a book, if they don't have a way to shuffle this guy, right? Then you just progress. Okay. And the whole theory behind this is setting up an SD, right? Setting up an SD here, right? And being able to just go, okay, revive this. And obviously, you could just go into speeder here, obviously, right? But if there's like a multitude of interactions that you want to bait before you get to that point, you can go into Jet Warrior, bounce, float into this, pitch for this, and then finally go into speeder then, right? And of course, you would have access to the Draco bounce. You would have access to the Griffin to force a response because they're gonna be fearful of the Omni negate, right? And it's just an example of what I'm referring to with Walker and what it's meant to be facilitating, because that was generally the whole concept that I was using it for, to do this, right? It's a 3-card hand. It's a 3-card combo hand, but it's a resilient one, which makes it an exception, right? If all you had is one, if all you did was have one line of play, then of course I would say, yeah, it's a 3-card hand. It's very fragile. But this is the very obscure one, right? Because if they ask you here, you discarded this anyways. Now this becomes an extender, right? If they interact with this here, now you have this. Pivot to Tengu give you fellows, right? You have pivot option, and that's what you want. Okay, yeah, but yeah, if you want to use Walker, I think that's a way you would want to use it, right? Okay, let's see. What up, Magic Key? Yo, what up, Nick? Nick Ching. Morning, buddy. Yeah, it's 5 a.m. for me. Early. We're we're chasing the CROSSROAD chick. Well, you did try my deck list, you will believe after this. Are you talking about the Mitsu one? I mean, I believe that the Mitsu version works. Like, obviously, like Mitsu, right? What up, Red Dot? What up, Blazing Bluebird? There's I'm assuming your favorite cover letter is blue. What is your final verdict on adventure package? Okay, so adventure. What's today? What's today? Today's Thursday. Okay, so I was planning on getting to an adventure this week. So I think we'll cover that tomorrow. I think because this was unexpected. I didn't expect this list to do as good as it's doing, so I was like, "Oh shit!" Okay, and that's what happens. In theory, you're assuming of how it might go, and then it ends up surprising you, and that's what this list is doing. Yeah, 3 Neo Space Connect, 3 Neo Space, and with the aqua dolphin, you can sync overtake and scrap and do combo. Yeah, I showed you guys that in a video I think a few months ago. But the cool thing about that is, if you really wanted to, right? If you really wanted to, because the whole purpose of the space connector is to hand rip, right? So even if you want, like, and I'm not sure if it would be ideal, but you can even take the approach of maxing out the dolphin, because you have a Synchron that pairs with it as well, right? You do this and this. This will hit the dolphin. This will hit the droll, and then you special the salt and go speeder there, right? So you can do it that way as well. What up, Abdul? Hey bro, I want to play this deck. Is it more challenging than Memento? Because Memento was easy for me to get into and win locals. Well, Memento has been a meta deck, so that's a start. Memento's a meta deck, so obviously Memento would be better in the sense that it's well, okay, so the thing about Memento is there's some form of deviation within how you start, whether you open up the horse, right? Whether you open up the horse, like just from the general insight I've gotten just based off playing against this deck. So the way I generalize it, because I don't really know the intricacies of this deck or what it's capable of doing or what it's able to out clever your opponent with, right? Because the only thing I consider is being able to out clever your opponent is whether you have the quick play or the one where you just dodge, right? You go, because like sometimes you interact with this one, or what's the other one? Yeah, this one, whether they try to imperm you chain bone, or you chain the fusion or something. I can't remember. One of these guys, you dodge imperm Veiler, right? Same thing with this one, you dodge imperm Veiler with this, so you can send, right? But apart from that, the only thing I view this deck is, okay, what are their interactions? First and foremost, they're gonna have the pop, they're gonna have the steal, and they're gonna have possibly a bunch of non-engines. So, but the main thing that they're producing is the pop and the steal. So if I can account for that and sequence my hand into that board while trying to make those the least impactful as possible, then you'll be fine. But that's as far as I know for this deck. So I'm not sure how complicated it is to do that. This is based off ignorance, right? I'm not really sure, like, because I know there's things where this guy revives one of these guys, and then you add it back to your hand, get mace. Where's that? Get mace back. That's the one that steals. But if you don't have access to this guy, then you can't even use mace. So I'm not sure how complex that is, right? Because they're all ultimately doing one particular thing. But compared to the variations that you have with this deck, you know, like ultimately there's some fixed points where you have to go through. Like you have to make scrap, you have to make speeder, right? But the ways and you can do it varies, and that's where it's more complex and it's not straightforward. So that's where, you know, it's just, so I'm not sure how I would compare the two, you know. So I don't know. And why no blazar and extra deck? Because blazar doesn't work with assault synchron. This one does. This is a double omni opposed to blazar not being a double omni. Oh, but that's common sense though. Like, of course you don't want slump going first or going second. Like, but it's in here as a contingency. If you don't see Ash, if you don't see Droll, if you don't see called by CROSSROAD, then at least you can go TG, draw into this, right? That's the whole point. Crap! I just reset my that's where I was. What about a pure going second with scrap fist? Oh my god, that's so ambitious, bro. I don't know about that one. Oh my god. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. This is just a dream. Cause like scrap fist is so bad, bro. It's just so bad. Like, yeah, I'm not saying they can't work. I'm just saying that they're just not the same card. Like if you compare slump, if you compare slump to scrap fist, slump has a purpose towards a prevalent issue, right? And that's to counter charmies. What does scrap fist do? It's not going to guarantee that you win. This can almost guarantee that if you draw this under a charmy, you're going to win because they're gonna put their entire hand back, right? So it's different. Also, can we make speeder out of the blue with scrap and charmy? Yeah. You can summon a charmy. It's a weak line, but summon charmy and scrap is speeder. Ascator Soul is a Gen X, yeah. But what are you stopping though? You're stopping at dark and earth. What we're concerned about is Ash and Imperm. I mean, Ash and Nib. What up, Akira? Have you considered the sales band card? Yeah, I know Nick was on it. I think last week when he got second place. Yo, what up, Jonathan? Hola. Yeah, just get your games in. Like just get practicing. Learn the deck at a fundamental level, and then build upon that. You know. Hunter. I'm assuming you have not been here for the past 2 days. The fact that you're suggesting that we cut this is the whole reason why we've been doing good. It's okay, you'll learn, bro. You'll learn. Yo, what up, Virgil? Winter been kicking with Mitsu Synchron. Let's go, buddy. No, sí te entendí. Pero creo que no has visto lo que hemos logrado con esas cartas. Pero vas a entender. When are you going to show some love to RDA? I mean, because... okay, RDA is cool, but once we get a new support, I think once we get the new support, because right now it's not really nothing to change. Yo, what up, River? Yeah, potentially we could lower the list, but I'm not really too fussed about that. The deck's been performing quite well. We've been doing like a lot of games. We're at the moment the count is 9-2, so yeah, it's been doing pretty good. Well, right now I'm in Australia, but I'm originally from California. Oh yeah, no, this is not meant to be in here. I was just showcasing something. Good catch. I almost went into the game with the Yuzioh in my extra deck. What the fuck? What? What up, Jorge? What up, Simple Math? Why aren't you? We'll get to that variant. It's just that I want to be very thorough with all these decks, right? And I only have so much time, you know. I can only do so much, so I want to be very thorough with every variant that we get to, and try to optimize it and not just disregard it after like one bad day, right? Because Yugioh is based around variance, right? Which is what they're trying to mitigate because of the player base. They want consistency, and that's why droll is such an insane card in recent years, because the way they're trying to mitigate the whole inconsistencies is by getting cards that search cards that get the card you want, right? So yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You're thinking about Shaman. You're thinking about this. Yeah, but there's just no room in the extra deck. And there's nothing in here that I would want to cut for Shaman, right? Like, that was my initial thought. But I think that there's other ways to use Doppelwarrior where it can be resourceful, but not be utilized in the same way we used to use it in the past, which was with Shaman, climb into Marcher, and then so on and so forth, get access to a Herald. Because if we do that, we have to sacrifice other cards, and the extra deck has been flowing quite nicely. Everything in here is yeah, it took me a while to get this extra deck right. So, and I'm liking how it is. And I don't want to change that right now. But that's through testing. We have to figure it out whether it is the most optimized version for this variant as well. Because now we have to consider these cards. What is with it this year? Nice, dude. Good job. Is there a reason you like Charge Warrior over the Rage? Okay, so I know I mentioned these cards a while ago, and I showed you guys how to play around Droll, right? Okay, so this package requires bricks. there's no way around it. It requires bricks. Although it increases the ceiling that you have, although it helps the player on Droll, you're compromising the deck's consistency, right? Because already you have cards that you don't want to be drawing. Like, you don't want to be seeing junk if you don't have access to like a way to set it up. So that's inherently a brick. Like drawing scrap, drawing these cards, like you already have bricks. If you put more into requirements, it's gonna compound. Inevitably, it's gonna compound and it's gonna produce inconsistencies. Right? And that's what you're trying to avoid. That's why I'm not playing these cards. You have to choose. You have to choose whether you want these cards or you want these cards, because you can't play both. Like, I'm not saying it's impossible to work. You could get lucky and not draw them, and it should be fine. Like, in theory, you shouldn't draw them, but you will draw them, and that's what I'm trying to avoid. Yo, what up? What the hell is that? Flay Lang? What up? I'll just call you Lang. What up, Lang? Yeah, so whenever you think of Jet Synchron, you think of this. If you summon this and this gets stopped, what would you rather have? This or Jet Synchron? You would have this. Jet Synchron is only good post speeder. You what up, Josh? This should work with Salt Synchron. No, because blazar says it must be synchro summoned. Yeah, it's a game, and you play the game based on how it resonates with you, right? And I mean, of course, I'm not opposed to any other deck. I just like this deck. You know, it's just nostalgia. It's just, you know, it's just what it is. What up, legendary swordsman? Blazar can only be synchro summoned, not special. Yeah, exactly. I don't have access to Shooter Majestic. Can I get away with OG Majestic? The issue, okay, so, okay, you could use this, but it's not gonna be as good. Like, this guy being able to attack 3 times is huge. It being able to negate and banish is huge. So, like, yeah, you could get away with it, and you know, you can play blazar instead. If blazar is easier to get, or you know, then just go for blazar. But you'll see how impactful the multiple attacks is, right? And you'll see it. It comes up way too often. Yeah. Yeah, 2 blazar because Dark Ruler don't kill you. Yeah, I like how they came back as well. Hot Beer Squadron equals Satellite War. Yeah, yo, what up, Nick? Yo, what up? What about Minion Cinnamon? You know what, dude? I'm craving a freaking Cinnabon now. The fudge. I'm back, bro. I was trying black white dive off feeding the Synchron deck, and I was getting good results. Nice, bro. Yo, what up, Golden Eagle? Make it dick. Jonathan. What up, John? Oh, I already agreed. Did you, Jonathan? The Twin Twister main deck was something I used to do in high school because of you. Bro, let's go, bro. Yeah, right. It was cool, but the cool things you would do with it. Muchas gracias, Jonathan. Un abrazo. That's crazy. There was I think Melo tagged me in a post about someone roasting, or not roasting, but just snipping a portion of the stream, of a stream. I can't remember. It was earlier in the week, and I had a bunch of people just defend me, which is wholesome as hell. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, maybe focus on the side deck. Yeah, I think the side deck is what we need to kind of change a bit. I think that maybe Retaliating Sea has to be in here, because the Dracotail matchup is manageable, but I think we need more help with that matchup for sure. Let's go, buddy. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Solo. Oh, locals? Our locals is full of meta. Every meta deck, Dracotail, Yummy, Mitsu, Branded. Like, it's all meta. It's meta. And of course, there's Rogue as well, but like, yeah, there's a lot of meta. What up, Nitro? Just for fun, look at Hecka Hands. Hecka Hands. What the fuck is a Hecka Head? What the fuck is Hecka Head? Godos. If this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by that battle. You can only use each of the following effects of Hecka Hand Godos once per turn. If a card is added to your opponent's hand, except during draw phase, damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. During your opponent's main phase, you can target one monster in your opponent's favorite. Present to your field. What the fuck? This card's cool. If cards, you can only use each of. What the fuck? This card's cool. Imagine. Wait, is there a way where you can reborn a Murakumo? Like they go prayers, adds special this. No, but then you miss timing. Is the Murakumo would have triggered and then it'll be summoned and it'll be on a different chain. That's pretty cool. The arms of Genix is what the fuck is up with this morning? Too situational. What do you? The arms of Genix is too situational. Are you talking about Genix? This guy? No, it's not situational. It's not situational at all. You can make it easily. You can make it with this. You bump up a trail token or a doppel token, or you make it with this, or you make it with assault and stardust. It's pretty easy to do. Is Junk Warrior Extreme only in for the overtake? Primarily, yes. Primarily isn't it for the overtake, but it also comes up as well. You'd be surprised. Like this guy gets so huge. It comes up, yeah. No, not Librarian. Librarian has to stay in here. Librarian's not a flex spot. Wild. Yeah, as long as we're playing Slump, this is gonna be a staple. But yeah, Genix is probably the only flex spot that we have in this extra deck. Everything else is like pretty essential. Bro, I'm trying to catch up to your messages, bro. What the fuck? I'm almost done. Okay, I'm almost done. Okay. Use Road Warrior FTK. Let's go, bro. No, no way. I hate FTKs, bro. I hate FTKs. Which cards will become less useful after we get the new support? Okay, so once we get the new junk cards, oh my god, bro, you know. Okay, the new junk cards are insane, bro. The new yes, bro, the new junk cards. Is it this one? Junk armor, amazing. What's that? Junk Meister, amazing. Oh my god. Because remember, as I mentioned earlier, what we want to do is reserve our normal summon, and these do that, right? Because some of our normal summons are quite buns, unless they're established, right? Like you have stuff engraved, and by then you have stuff engraved, right? So yeah, I mean, oh, once you get those cards, I think the deck will change dramatically. Like for sure, righty will no longer be needed. Like you just wouldn't need righty anymore. Like we're not even playing righty now. But that's only because we want the pivot options with this, and we want pivot options with this. Because if you open up this and righty, it doesn't do anything. So I want to reduce the inconsistencies regarding that. Lone frog can be started if you do plant lines. Yeah, but then you have to consider like why is that your primary summon? You've used your primary summon, but then you have more normal summons that you want to be using. So like, you know, because this is consistency. This helps you pivot. Like if they ask Lone Fire, like, you know, it's yeah, it's not that great. You can just run the extra. Yeah, I got it. Use Cosmic Quasar, attribute it. Oh my god. It's Cosmic Quasar, then revive Cosmic Quasar, attribute on opponent's turn. What? Yeah. Oh no, it's something happened on. I'll pull it up later. But yeah, so someone. It was what's it called? It was he was laughing. He was laughing at a message that someone posted when we were going up against a branded player and they weren't giving up. Like it was obvious they lost. Like they literally had one card left and they just set one and passed. And we had 5 set. We have like freaking 5 cards in hand. We have a full board. And then I think it was Alex. Alex message saying, "Bro, still trying." And I think the screenshot that he got was misunderstood. He was laughing at the message, but there was missing context. So everyone thought that he was trolling me or making a dig at me, but he wasn't. He was just showing the message that the guy was still trying. But yeah, it was misunderstood. But a bunch of people were stood up and defended me. I was like, "Oh, that's wholesome, bro. That's awesome. I appreciate it." I was like, "That's cool, awesome." What up, serial killer? Already, bro. What up, S6DFG? Good evening, good morning, guys. All good, all good. Hi there. Would 1-for-1 be good in conclusion with Jet Synchron? What up, Sasuke? I had a dream, and I don't know what it was. I was like, what if we use that as a form of bait? Like, what if we would just use it to get Ash? You know? Because 1-for-1, it's a resourceful card because it can give you access to your scrap, or it can give you access to the chick. Whether that justifies the slot, I'm not too sure. Right? I'm not too sure. Because that does a few things. That sets up the grave for junk, right? Because obviously you can discard a level 2, you can discard any of these. It'll give you access to this, right? And then you summon this, and then just have access to your chick, right? But I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. It'll require testing, right? Because in theory, you're seeing that it's too hand depleting because you already have cards to discard for. So you're like, you know. Yo, what up, Edward? What's your thoughts on Enigmaster, Packbit, and Mr. Oh yeah. Oh, who's that? What up, Timothy? I know what you're talking about. It's from the OCG duels, right? Yeah. So okay. So this card's pretty cool. The way the guy was using it was pretty awesome. I didn't even think of it that way because I thought his effect was totally different. But the way he was using it is a form of non-tuner, because what we lack is non-tuners, and the way we do it is through SD, right? SD and Assault. That's how we generate non-tuners. So yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know, because I'm not sure. But what I really liked about this is the fact that he was using the other card. he was using his card in a way where it gives his deck a bit of grind, but he was playing maiden. So the way he would do it is he would have this in graveyard, it'll be loaded, and then he would go maiden revive any of his dragons, and then equip this card to the dragon to just close out games, right? Instead of having to reestablish or resequence out your board, you would just have a pre-existing board, a pre-existing boss monster, and then have that solo every game, right? Oh, that's pretty cool. Also, well, on the Jump Festa stream with, we will have the voice actors for Yusei and duel with new cards on Saturday. Wait, what? Oh crap, that's cool. Wait, is that on Saturday? Hang on. Is that US Saturday? Is that American Saturday? Or is that gonna be? Because I might be able to stream that. Okay, also, Yugioh, I think Stardust Charge War should be replaced with level 7 Dragon for Rumble Synergy. Possibly. I mean, it's interchangeable. I guess you can do that. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could do that. Possibly, yeah. Yeah, because like the main thing. Okay, so the reason you're playing at level 6 is because you want to synchro climb and get the assault into the graveyard, right? That's the sole reason of why you're playing this, because it makes it really awkward. Because you need to get this to the graveyard. Freaking hell, to get into your SD and then use the SD effect, right? Yeah, but I guess if you really wanted to, you could replace this. But there's like these little neat things you can do where you can get the token off the trail with her. With this, I mean. So yeah. Let's go already. Let's go, buddy. You're right, bro. I was like pleasantly surprised. I was like, holy shit! You know, I was like, oh, that's crazy. Because when Melo showed me it, Melo messaged me on Instagram, and he's like, oh, what the hell is this, bro? No way, bro. And then yeah, and I was like, okay, cool. And then I ended up finding the comment, the post, and then I just saw the comments. I was like, well, that's pretty wholesome, bro. Okay. Speaking of the new stream, would you prefer they reveal a shooting star assault mode or Stardust version of Jack Crimson King? I think. Let's see. I wouldn't mind either, actually. I wouldn't mind either. Because I'm already looking forward to the junk cards, so the junk card will be great. You find 50-60 deck list better for Synchron over 40. Okay, so the thing with Synchron, right? Because the engine is so big, right? The engine is so big. Oh, let me pull up another list that's a bit more cookie cutter. Let me see. So it can make much more sense. Where is it? This one. Okay, so for example, right? I guess I can mess around. This is the list I took at the original. It was doing really well as well. Okay, so let's say you're trying to minimize to 40, right? Which means you have to get really peculiar with your ratio, which means it'll affect the other theories you're trying to implement. Okay, so right off the bat, you're allocated these cards, right? You need to play these cards. Right, so you have to consider tech choices that you don't need, right? Which would be like this card. You would have to cut, maybe not main this anymore. So let me just make more. Move this, move that. Cut tunings, right? When you do this, you become more consistent, but you become way more fragile, and your pivot options are basically non-existent. Because at this rate, you have what? Well, 3 pushes because of this, but that's only if you open up with your full speed warrior, right? And the reason we're playing a higher card count deck is to try to address that issue. But we're not resilient enough. Our consistency is not enough. Right, it's not enough. So we need ways to mitigate that, and that's why we're playing cards like the Reborn card, right? Because it allows us to be resilient. It allows us to reestablish the bodies to synchro with, right? Because that's mainly the issue. We can't retain a body, and cards like Reborn is a tech card, which is going to address that situation exactly. And if you do that, you have to go above 40, because then if you get really peculiar with it, you're gonna be like, okay, I'll cut this down to 1, cut this down. We disregard this card variation, so we cut that. You don't really need 2 scrap. You get really peculiar with it. It is possible, but because of what you're able to produce based off the consistency you're trying to achieve, is not strong enough. You're gonna lose to one single interaction, and you're gonna lose to spot removal, right? So we have to take a different approach, right? And that's why you have cards like this, right? Because we can't abide by the same theory that the meta decks are doing, because their card quality is far better than ours, right? We're a rogue deck trying to play competitive, and we need to exploit the fact that we need to acknowledge that card for card, we're not gonna compete with them. So we need to find a different way. We have to pivot. We have to adapt in a certain way where it's exploitable, right? While trying to maintain a certain consistency, right? Hopefully that answered your question. Link for the dual stream is in the Discord. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. Have you tried... What up, Godzilla? Have you tried the male dead end prison package? What is that? Oh, Mali. Male. I think of male. Mali. What's dead? Are you talking about the... What's dead? Mali dead. What is that? Why no cells ban as a tech card? It's something that we could try. We will eventually try. We might replace the Veilers for that, right? Because we're still testing this. We're still testing this. So out of everything that I would possibly change, it would possibly be these 4 cards. So these might be coming out. The only reason we're playing this is because we're playing Doppel. Because if we can go Veiler, okay, Junk, revive Veiler, trigger Doppel, and then combo off there, right? It's establishing your Junk Synchron, so that's why it's there. But yeah, I mean, it hasn't been doing bad. It's been doing pretty good, actually. It can stop Athelion, which is huge. So, I don't know, we'll see.
Hello.
Oh, what up, Excel?
You
Okay,
have to do like the evil thing, the hero thing would have to be like a separate build.
Yeah, it would have to be a separate build.
Many cards, because you would need evil assault to do it properly, which is a card that summons the dead end prison, which sends the Mali.
Yeah.
So you'd probably want to max out evil assault, obviously. So that's what, 7 cards already. And then if you really want to draw the evil assault more than the Mali, you'd have to put the adjusted golds in, because if you played 3 evil assault and 3 Mali, you're going to draw the Mali just as often as you draw the evil assault. So then you'd have to put the 3 adjusted gold in so you can search the evil assault. So that's like, 10, 11 cards. I don't even know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that means you have. Yeah. That means all the other cards. Yeah. It'll be a different build then. It would have to be a different build.
And then probably, because Mali's level 6, you'd probably max out assaults, wouldn't you? That would make sense to me, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. Assault Synchron. Yeah. Yeah. With the yeah, that'll give you ASD setup. It'll give you. Yeah. Okay. Can you give a look at Heck Hands? Godos, I think it can be interesting card. Oh, I think yeah, Nick just mentioned that. We just looked at it as well. What up, what the fuck? Multiverse matchups. Is there a way to play Cosmic Blazar? You could. It's just that it won't because the reason you play this is because it's multiple attacks. It can have 2 negates, right? That's why it's there. Okay. Yeah, so with the new junk cards, that's exactly what we need to make the deck more resilient, because it allows you to have multiple pushes. So that means you could simplify that variant into a more condensed approach. So yeah, I think that would be able to do it, because you have two. You have a new card that is a starter or extender, right? So then you would want to see that card as often as you possibly could, and because it can be resilient enough to function with just full speed and junk Meister. So like starting off with that should be enough to take that approach as well, right? Put up on the dragon. I need to stream. Is just heavy slump I'm seeing, or is it like placeholder? No. So this is to counter Charmy. When it Charmy you have Librarian and you try to dig for it. Okay, yeah, you answered it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. So the main deck has been doing pretty good. Okay, I caught up to the chat. Okay, we're good. Now let's get ready to get some games in. Okay, so I feel like we need Reptali. I think we need this, but what are we cutting for this though? Like, what are we cutting for this? In the side.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one, right? It's hard. Because we need an answer for Dracotail. Like, we need to be able to see this versus Dracotail. Because this would just be an immense help. Like, it'll make that matchup a lot easier. Like,
yeah,
it's
I think it comes down to because Dracotail is definitely our hardest matchup. You need to take something out for a matchup that's more like, I wouldn't say favorable for us, but a lot easier to manage.
Yeah. Evenly. Edward wants me to cut evenly. Evenly's been pretty good though. Not gonna lie. It's been pretty good. Okay. Okay, yeah, evenly's been pretty good lately. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because we couldn't, because I don't want to, because I want to see this, right? I don't want to thrust into it. That's the difference why we're playing these at 1 opposed to these at 3. Because you want to see
Like,
multiples of these at 3, you know?
Takes up so much space, yeah. We need the thrust package at the same time. So it's
Yeah. Like, we need this. And the Charmies, we need the Charmies, because that's how we, you know, we simplify.
I guess it kind of has to be evenly then.
I can't cut it completely. I can't cut it completely. I'll have to. I guess 2 should be fine. 'Cause I can't cut evenly. I think evenly's just been. It's been really good lately.
Like,
I mean, we could
Do
go
you need
like,
the storm?
huh?
Do you need the storm that much?
Yeah, because it baits the flame.
Yeah, I'm just saying because we have like twisters and.
Okay, okay, let's do that. Let's try this.
Oh.
Okay. All right, let's try this. Hopefully, this will fix up our Dracotail matchup.
Yeah, it's like our worst matchup.
Oh, we're at 12. We're 1200. Let's go. Okay.
The other day, I didn't feel like we were in the 1200.
Dude, the other day we were at 500, bro. It was so bad. We were gold. Okay.
No, like even like when you were in this rank, because the Chaos Angel dude,
Oh, yeah.
he just didn't want to read the card.
All right, let's get this going. Oh, I knew I should have picked paper. Fuck, too late now.
Oh my god.
Fuck, what do you think? He's gonna go fucking scissors? I think he's gonna go scissors.
You could try it, I guess.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go, buddy. Oh, double fool, let's go. 122. 122. 30. All right.
If only we did choose to go second.
I know, we went second, it would be so much better. It's okay, we have double valor. Double valor we trust.
Oh no. okay. Okay.
Oh, I kind of want to go for this. Because I think he has droll, bro. No, but then I'm top decking again. I'm top decking again. I'm top decking again. So
Yeah.
Okay. So far so good. I think it's Fua? I think it might be Fua actually.
Response when you activated it, I think. The full speed.
Wait. What is it? What does he have?
Could be, I don't know, could be like an intro or something.
What? I'm confused. Okay, we're playing on Ash then now, no? So we're gonna send a chick to dodge the Ash. Possibly?
Yeah. Cause it did happen when you activated a card. Like there was a window when you like normal full, like activated full speed.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's
Gotta do
go.
something else though, because he's gotta have something else as well. Right?
Let me think. What's my pivot if I go into... I think it might be this. Because if I... Is it this? If I go speeder and he imprints me, then you get this to get me into a 6 at least. Because that'll give me another draw, which means that'll give me to what? Right, so it goes... If he has imperm, I chain 1, chain 2, I'll have this, I'll have that. That'll give me access to a 6. And then it'll give me access to... is it worth it? Nah, let's just go for this. Oh, it was Fua.
Okay.
What do you think? Should I just... Cause I have double Veiler. Right? What do you think? Should I push for it? Cause we could. Cause we could.
It's kind of hard to say. Like, I don't know if 2 Veiler is going to be enough in, like... If he's playing, like, a real deck, I don't know if 2 Veiler is going to be, like...
We can just test the theory, and that'll justify Veiler if we play it or not.
That's
try it.
true, you could try that.
Yeah, let's just try it. We could have pushed, but I want to see how effective Veilers are. Like, if I didn't have these Veilers, I would have gone for it. For sure.
But yeah, we would have no choice.
Yeah, we'd have no choice. What up, Faust? I think he's just reading all my cards. He's like, what the hell are these cards? Oh!
Interesting.
Okay, do I care about this? What decks play this right now?
Technically there's a Malice build that uses it.
Is it they dump? I'm assuming they dump something or something. They would trim me, dump, revive it, I guess, or what? This gets them to the spell, which then gets them to the draw 2, which gets them dig deeper into the engine. I think just wait, no? Let's just wait. This should be a learning process for sure. Because I can protect one of my bodies so I can retain it. The chick can be... I can summon the chick and put everything to defense. Oh shit, let's do that, bro. Draw 2 or just... okay. This is what Omega. What up, Near Falls? What up, Axel? Oh, okay. This is Fiendsmith. Okay. Alright, here we go. Lacrima dumps. Yeah, we would if we went second, man, we would have been golden. Okay, so these Veilers have to be insane. So I think I'm just gonna try to prevent a. I don't think if I can prevent a. I don't think I can prevent a Caesar. I can put him to defense though. I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's what I'm gonna put to defense, and I can attack over it. What's Caesar's defense? You know? Does anyone know the Wave King Caesar's defense?
I can check.
Thank you.
Have it technically right in my deck box. 1800.
Okay, 1800. So that's still pretty big. Okay, this is where he goes battle, maybe? Nope, he's going Caesar now. Okay, cool. 18, okay. So that's gonna go to defense. Okay, okay. And get rid. Okay, okay, I think, is it gonna come up, bro? The chick effect? Everything. That'd be funny, bro. This would be the first time I do that. Like, where it actually mattered. What is that? Okay. You gonna go battle phase here? No, but he can't clearance though. Oh no, he can. He could. This attacks this, that attacks that, this attacks that. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Early, I wish.
Oh my god! I think we're gonna do it. I think we might do it. Is that the monster negate? No, right? Maybe sure by battle. Card effects while you control opponents. You can. If this card is number, you can add one ready Typhoon card. I feel like I negate that.
Yeah,
right?
He has no cards in hand.
Yeah, I think we negate that. It's calling wind. Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, it might come up. What is this? Oh my god. Oh, the chick is gonna come up, bro.
I send effect Veiler from my hand to the grave and play its ability. Now until this turn's end phase, the ability of one monster on your field is negated.
Oh my god, the chick came up. The chick. Yeah, for defense. Let's go, chick. Let's go, chick. Oh my god. Okay, now does he pivot into an SP? I'm assuming he goes SP somehow, right?
Yo, could you imagine if we played RDA?
Oh my god. We used her effect, bro. Holy shit. Let's go. She's awesome. Fuck yeah, that's hilarious. Alright, so I'm assuming he's gonna pivot into SP. Yeah. Yeah, SP. What's he banishing? What are you banishing? Okay, sure. I need a Junk Synchron or a Doppelwarrior. Either will work. Oh, never mind. No, I need Junks. I need Started Synchron. Oh, but even then, though, Started Synchron can't get over this.
Like another fellowship would be nice.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Let's go next. Wait, does he have his stuff engraved? Yeah, he has Lacrima. That's fine. We try to make an epic moment, but it's fine.
Yeah, we need like a fellows.
Yeah, we need a fellows there.
And then like Harold into like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. That chick, we used the chick though. Oh shit. We used a chick though. The chick effect was pretty funny. That would have been so cool if we won that one.
I am liking the doppels though.
Yeah.
Just like because.
Oh shit. Talk about bad hand. It's okay.
What the fuck is this?
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We've seen worse. We've seen worse. Oh, we have no. Actually, we have combo. You see it?
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah.
But he has Fua though. He has Fua.
That is like. That is.
You see the combo, right?
Yeah, you want to go into like. Okay. Yeah, you want to go to Harold and Speeder? I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
I can't because I can just go. I can draw him, and just, you know.
Yeah, you want to like add it first and then see it, but then.
No,
but
it's
then
special.
If you draw, it's gonna be hard. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you special draw and
Or if I consider now, you have 15 seconds. Oh boy.
Nah, it's okay.
Bro said nah.
Nah, no, bro. Let's play it safe. Let's play safe today. Only for this game. Okay, it's fine.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. That's great. I mean, this archetype needed to be this way, otherwise it would get cooked by droll. It's crazy. Okay, so we know he has a Fua. Well, he has a dead card, so he has 3 cards he can possibly play with. Oh, never mind. Forgot it does that. Yeah. Draw 2, discard 1. I'll add a level 4 time. Okay, sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's in draw phase. Oh, that's the Omni, isn't it? Oh no, the blue one's the Omni, right? Yeah, the blue one's the Omni. Yeah, this might be over. Yeah, this searches the monster, right? Yeah, it's over. That's game on board. This is 35. Yeah, 35, 65. Wait, how much is the other one? 65. Yeah, this one's enough for game. Yeah, this is 25, 35, 55. Oh wait, no, it's not. That's 71, right? My math right? 25, 35, 55, 65, 71. Yes, 71. Okay, so we know he has a MST, right? We know he has MST. Oh, did I miscalculate? This is game. Yeah, I must have miscounted. Well, off to a rough start.
It's not looking so good.
Okay. Okay. And 3. I blame the changes in the side deck. It upset the entire algorithm. Okay. Okay, we've endured worse. Could have gone speeder. Yeah, probably, yeah. But, you know. He made it zero poly, so he would have just cracked my board. Knew it. Yes. Okay, this works. Okay, so we'll go for yeah, we'll go for what's his face? Scrap first in case he has droll. And if he doesn't, then we just go for Stardust. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so in this case, we can do this route, I think. Oh, this is second junk. What the fuck? But then go for this guy. And otherwise we can, and then if we stop this, then we pivot into Stardust. Okay. Luckily, we have 3 junks. Oh, those were cooked. I mean, he has something else, though. That's for sure. And we milled that. That was unlucky. We milled the freaking junk. Is there any? No, I just have to go for it.
Yeah, you don't think you have any choice.
Yeah, you have to go for it. Oh, resolved. What the fuck? Does he have nib? Oh no, he doesn't have nib either. Fuck. What does this man have? There was a prompt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was.
Definitely was.
I guess it's just this.
Warrior's effect activates.
Okay, so we're gonna get double or double omni setup, I guess. Fine. Actually, is it that? Hang on, let me see. No, I'll do it now. Go.
Monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed. Synchro summon the all-powerful Crimson Dragon.
Okay, so I think we go. No, but then that doesn't work the way I think it's gonna work. Increase that. Go to spatter. Revive this. Revive that.
Wait, how? Wait, increase?
All right, decrease. Yeah, you're right. I keep forgetting. I keep mistaking this for illumination.
Yeah.
Or
You'd have to like.
oh, I know what I can do. I can reduce, go to spatter.
Reduce
Just
and yeah, reduce with and pair it with rumble if you wanted to go to spatter.
I need to get this back into the graveyard. I need to get double omni.
What's activated on your grave right now?
Only fellows
Oh,
to,
just okay.
to reduce. So I think
Yeah.
okay, so we do this. So I think it is this, right? This revive.
I think that's the only one you can really do.
It sucks that I can't get to the graveyard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be fine though. I hope. This is good. The thing about this is a good setup for this, because I can remove these off the field, but this is on the field. I set to. No, I'll just. Okay. Yeah. See, so in that instance or in that scenario, that's where the plan cards would shine, right? But then it's like, do you really want to play those bricks though? You know?
Yeah.
That's like the issue. Imperm. I'm assuming it's yummy. So we're getting that back later. Okay, so no thrust. I mean, no talents. Fiendsmith. Okay. The question is whether I nuke here, right? Get him off the. Right? Do I nuke here? Is the question, or do I just wait? You think I just wait it out, wait it out?
Yeah, because he still has a normal summon.
Yeah. He's gonna force it with the.
The engraver, yeah.
Yeah, the engraver. Okay, that's thumbing engraver. I need him to revive it though. Actually, no. I can twisters this way.
Yeah, you could do that, yeah.
Yeah. The question is, do I get rid of the Perulio or do I get rid of the? I think get rid of the Perulio, right? What the fuck is that? What was that?
It negates the effect of the monster's target and summons itself.
Oh, the fuck? Okay. Is this like a Chaos Angel one or something? Or what's happening? It's not a tuner. What is this? Okay. What the fuck? Fusion summon one fiend. I guess that's fine. I think he's saving the Requiem revive? No, but he has to use these now. The fuse. Unless he's making something else that is not mirrored Desiree. Oh, he did make Desiree. What the fuck? Okay. Interesting.
What's the text on that monster in the grave right now? Okay, it's only when it's on board. Okay.
Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, that's gonna give him access to tracks. Okay, so he has engraver still. And then my SMSD is coming back, which is great. Okay, fusion stamina. Okay. Okay. I'm only concerned if this has an Omni effect. If that's an Omni effect, then I...
Oh.
Monsters in your leftmost or right. Oh my fucking god.
Well.
That is cooked. Well, I just have to leave it there then, no? Shit.
It's so cooked.
Okay, he's gonna equip. Right. Oh no, he's adding it back. Fuck. So he's gonna pop something here. I mean, there's no point of using that, right?
No, it just doesn't do anything.
That's crazy. What the fuck? This is Yubel?
Yeah, it's Fiendsmith. Yeah.
Okay, so all right. I'm at 11k, so I think Juro did his job. It's gonna hopefully keep me in this game. This is what.
Sometimes I feel like we need satellite, but we don't have the room for satellite.
Okay. Nightmare pain. Look at this. This assault is 0. So I'm not taking any damage. That's crazy. What the? See, this is so weird. Like, what is this?
We're so lucky that he didn't put that nightmare pain in the rightmost column. Well,
What, that's not Whisper turn? No, it is, but what's it doing again? The fuck? Did it...
no, it's he. There's two effects. There's the
Oh,
one.
right,
initial one where
yeah. I get you, yeah. That's crazy. Okay. So I'm gonna be dealing with the fusion negate thing. What's the name of the negate?
The Phantom Yubel.
Yeah, the Phantom of Yubel. That'll counter this. I'm gonna try to negate it. At which point he counters with it. No, but then I could chain twisters to this. So this won't negate me.
Yeah, you have to twist her and get rid of the nightmare pain, else we don't.
Yeah,
have to
okay.
go battle phase
Yeah. Okay.
properly.
Yeah. Okay. So, luckily we played overtake. So our the 3 of our junks under grave. What the fuck? So I need to get to an overtake for sure.
Oh well, fuck. Okay, I don't know if we can win after that.
Oh shit. Okay, that's different. Yeah. This is an Omni, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. We need droplet.
It's just hard because if we droplet, we can't really twin twister. Well, I guess you can, but you're just gonna get for 1.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna be useful because that gets us back our SMSD live. Damn, the Juro boost was helping us. Holy shit, we would have been dead.
Because if we don't get rid of the nightmare pain, it's gonna force us to attack the yubel. Yeah, and then we just lose.
Yeah. Okay. And then
bring back the SMSD.
Okay, this guy comes back. Fuck!
Oh my god.
So unlucky. What the fuck?
I guess we just go next.
Nah, it's fine. We're good. Let's try something.
She's gonna try to destroy a card in the field, yeah.
He has to get with this. That was my opening. Yeah, that was my opening. I needed him to negate with this. Yeah, my opening is him negating with this. That would have been so good. Okay. I think we keep those. This hits the, yeah. I'll keep 2. I'm trying to think if they, should I side in the retaliate and see? I don't think there's a way to trigger it, no?
Can I read it? Just the text on it?
Because
I
tracked,
don't think so.
tracked lets him fuse, but you know, I'm not sure if it applies.
It might.
Yeah. Oh no, I think Edward was right. I think we should have baited with the ignition effect first.
We probably should have.
Yeah, effect to negate.
I think we're always like 1 interaction short. Like we needed like
It's fine.
our
It's okay.
draw needed to not be Fua.
Yeah, the double fool was because we had the Stardust there. That was gonna give us illumination. Oh god.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I am not liking this hand.
Me neither, but what can we do? Oh fuck, we're dead.
Jesus Christ.
Today is just like hell no. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. Okay. Did he bridge into the yubel stuff, or he just happened to have access to it? Okay,
Oh my god. Anime ass card.
Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, this is why we need to retain our normal summon. Because of these hands. These hands are the reason why we need to have cards that extend and have burst.
I know we recently put the scrap to 3, but in this build we're playing 2. Do you want to should we just go to 1? Maybe put in, like, we're in 60, so like, I don't know. Maybe we can put in non-energy in. I don't know what we would put in, but I'm sure there's something we can put in that would come up.
No, it's fine. You don't have games like this, you know, it's gonna happen.
I know, I'm just like in theory, like I wonder if there's something like hand trap wise we can put in that might help us mitigate.
Okay, so if I need to draw some way to force or bait the Caesar, and then we can thrust. That'd be great. Or if we draw it to full speed will be great. What the fuck? Oh, this is how they get access to it. Yeah, they dump. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. And then they go Mudcracker, right? Mudcracker, revive it. I'm assuming? Pretty sure. Oh, okay, Yama. That's gonna give him... Okay. Normal summon Fua. Okay. Pop that. This revives this, I'm assuming. I mean, this revives this. Is that how that works? Okay, never mind. What's that reviving? Okay, so that's he already normal summon Fua. That's going to equip itself. Is he gonna go Caesar here? Effects send this. Okay. Okay, Caesar. Okay, Phantom. So Phantom Caesar, okay. Okay, this isn't so bad. There's an opening here. There's an opening. Okay, there is an opening. Okay. Okay, here we go. Come on. Full speed. Full speed. Give me full speed or fellows. Either of those work. fuck, that's not what I wanted. Actually, no, this works. This works. This works. This works. This works. Actually, this works. So we go this, search fellows, he negates. Actually, no. We do this, lead with that, talents, preserve our normal, this can summon. Yes. Let me think. This is a 9.
So simply mill Doppelwarrior.
I already have Stardust access, right? Let's say I summon, he negates, I get to keep my body. I then steal his... no, it doesn't do anything. He revives, he summons out Yubel. The Yubel's level... what level is Yubel? Level 10 or 9? They're all 9.
10.
10?
Yeah.
It has to be this. Oh my god, we jumped. We built a converter! Fuck! Oh shit, that was epic. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna steal then. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. What is that? Alright. Cool. Alright, so then what does this need to do? It needs to destroy itself to negate, right?
It'll destroy Yubel from a hand or deck or field.
So I can destroy itself, right?
Changes the gig. Pardon me?
Can I use this guy's effect?
Hand, deck, or field. Yeah, should be able to.
Oh, no. I have to destroy something, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck, it has to be this, right? It has to be this. Add to hand. So I think I steal. Effective Stardust, he'll try to negate, right? And then I summon Junk. Yeah. Take control. Take control. I think it has to be this, and I have to burn that. Right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Can I read the stupid spell? Never mind. Or actually, I'll just go read it.
Okay.
From my hand, I summon the tuner monster Junk Synchron! And thanks to my Junk Synchron special
Let's hope this
ability,
pulls off.
I can summon another monster from my graveyard!
Yes! Please resolve. Please stay. Oh my god. Okay. 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 I think I'll go for... No. No, let's go for this. In case he has a nip or some shit. Actually, no. It needed to be scrap. I needed to dump my, what's his face? My, anchor bolt. Fuck. I needed to go anchor bolt. Fuck. Yeah, I needed to be anchor bolt. Yeah, I needed to go scrap. Yeah. Fuck. I need non-tuners. Oh, I guess I could go for this. It's fine.
You can do it that way, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it this way.
It would straddle, but like it doesn't.
Wait, no, it doesn't work. I don't have anything to any junk warrior monster. So I think it has to be chick. Is it chick?
I think you still have to discard. Well, you might have to.
'Cause I need to discard both. I need to have access to these two.
Yeah, you need to get rid of scrap out. Yeah, that's like.
So I think it's chick, no?
Chick, yeah. It has to be. I think it's chick.
Yeah.
Because I think you need to send the scrap. I think because you need to go. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else does he have? I'm confused as to what else he has. What am I doing here? Is it going to be... I think it's TG, drawing 2 cards. TG, additional summon. Yeah, let's do that. Need to climb here.
From my hand, I summon the tuner monster Junk Synchron.
We're trying to fight back, bro. We're trying to fight back here.
Stardust Charge Warrior. Stardust Charge Warrior's effect.
Doppelwarrior?
Doppelwarrior. Fuck, that was crazy.
Doppelwarrior would be good here. If we can get Rumble, it'd be insane.
Okay, nice.
That's not Doppelwarrior.
We have more chances. Let's go.
Stardust Dragon. Let's rev it up.
Yes. Okay. All right. So he's on fucking Fiendsmith Yubel.
Yubel looking. Yeah.
Well, this is where the even leave would be insane, bro. Fuck now. So we put Perulias, we put all the Charmies, no? All right, what do you guys think? What should I put in? I think Droll should be fine, right? Or should Droll not be in here? This is hit or miss.
Droll should- I guess it depends. Like if he's on the Spirit Gate spell, like I feel like Droll is pretty good.
Okay, we'll keep the Drolls in. We'll go in second. Let's go. This can be good against the thing. I feel like I need these. I just don't want to lose to a fucking pain. You know, like leave a pain on field. And this can stop the Desiree. You know, the Desiree, get rid of the equip. I think we go like that. Ashes.
Maybe the call by.
Okay. Fuck it. That was fucking, what the fuck?
I was scuffed, but it's fine.
Fuck. This is not great. I mean, we have thrust, but damn.
See this? Yeah, if we had Droll here, like this is where I think it would have been. Insane.
Yeah, Droll would be insane here.
Because he would just add this, and then he would be cut off.
Wait, is this one on 49 cards? This one's on 49 cards.
He's on 50, I think.
Edward didn't believe in us, bro. What the fuck? Okay. I'm hoping that this thrust can get us there. Because what I can do is I can go special, the effect of Stardust, right? He'll probably interact there, and I have thrust live. Oh, it's bridging into Fiendsmith here. I think a droplet would be nice. If I can get a droplet or twister, I think it'll be great, because that counters Desiree. Oh, he already had Lacquer in hand. Okay. What does that mean? He doesn't have access to Yubel? That'd be great for us. Okay, we can't be discouraged. We can't get discouraged, though. That's the thing. With this deck, there's going to be a lot of times we're facing the adversity, and you're going to be discouraged by the looks of your hand, but you have to find an opening. Like, you just have to find an opening somehow. You're hoping for that top deck, and you're going to have to endure a lot of hardships. And That's what makes the deck so interesting, right? It's like the games you should have lost, you won in a miraculous way. Like, what the fuck? I should have lost that one. You know? And this is one of those. This is potentially one of those situations where it's not looking great, right? It is not looking great. Like our hands pretty bad. But we have this is our opening, so we have to make the most out of this card, right? So that's what we're trying to do here. Because like we open bad, but they could possibly open bad as well, and it seems like he did. What a wow, Razor. Yeah, but that's definitive. This, like, regardless if they messed up or not, that is an aspect of the game, the caliber of the player, right? That's that you're condensing all that and formulating something within that game. You're not gonna apply that template to everyone else. It's just that in that particular game, it doesn't matter that they messed up. It doesn't matter that I made the wrong play. It doesn't matter that I made the right play. It's ultimately comes down to, did you win or lose that game, right? And then you move on to the next, right? Okay. How does he get the Desiree though? Or did he sacrifice the Desiree setup? Okay, he gets it back. Okay, that's fine. There's the pain. Yeah, I need droplet here. It has to be droplet. It has to be droplet. Fuck it out. Or dark ruler. Either work. Dark ruler or droplet. And then evenly matched. Favorite format? Every format has been wild. Playing a rogue deck, you always have all this pessimism. Oh yeah, it's gonna be, oh, it's not gonna work. I've done without this entire time playing this deck. So it's just I just learned to disregard it, yeah? Just focusing on what I'm able to do, and that's basically it, yeah? It seems it's like that expression, not everyone will understand your passion, right? Not because they won't see it, you know, until it becomes something, and then they'll acknowledge it because you've fulfilled something that they can appreciate, right? But at the current state, I'm appreciating this, right? And then some might not see it, like, oh yeah, but then yeah, it's one of those things. Wait, so he's not ending on Desiree?
We're gonna need like a twin twister though with Nightmare Pain on board.
Yeah.
Otherwise we like kill ourselves.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because all we do is negate the face-up yubel, attack into it, it'll get destroyed, and then negate its effect, right?
But does the effect to summon yubel, the other yubel from its effect, happen on field or engrave?
Engrave.
Because then it'll summon the yubel, like it'll summon yubel, the regular yubel after that.
Yeah.
And then we have to deal with that one.
Oh, this doesn't seem that bad. That's horrible. What the fuck is this? What is this fucking droll doing here? That's so fucking horrible. This would have been good last turn. What the fuck, bro? Okay, let's do this. So our opening is this. This is our this is how we win. Do we know that set? Or is that set unknown?
I'm not sure.
Ah, never mind.
Well, there we go.
Okay, fuck. That's not great. Okay, okay, this is great. That opens up our tactics. Okay, this opens up our tactics. Let's go. Just no Ash, please. No! Fuck! That was our out. That was our fucking out. Ah, okay. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, let's try this. Negates that. I don't think it matters. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Fuck, that was our out. That Ash was just devastating. Yeah. Understandable. Oh, that Ash is brutal. Fuck. We needed that. We needed that. That fucking rest of resolve. That would have given us access to our storm or our yeah. No. We drew the droll late. It's just one of those games. Okay, it's fine. Fair enough. Fuck. Horrible. All I'm saying is that the moment we change the side deck, we started losing. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro. I'm not sure there's a reason why, but I think that's the only thing. If we lose again, I'm putting the deck back to how it was. No way, bro. No fucking way. What up, Agent? What up, Giovanni?
This is a hand.
Oh, we're starting. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We lead with this because this plays on draw.
We
This
need
gives...
both. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah, because if he has draw here, then we just go summon full speed, go speeder there at the very least. Oh, actually. I mean, this does play around draw better, right?
True.
Because that means it gives us more bodies. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's do this route then. This is in case he has Ash for my overtake. Oh, that's even better. Fuck yeah, that's so good. Okay. What?
Go to what?
What the fuck? I mean, he's gonna gain so much life though, and that's gonna equate to multiple turns. Okay.
If you set up your full board, does it really matter though?
No, it doesn't. But I'm saying like he's gonna gain so much. Okay.
Oh, I still have to send that to you. That's right.
I guess it's just this into... Yeah, let's play it safe in case he does have more interactions. I'm gonna bait here. I mean, I already have junk. I can get this. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, so now let's go for this. We'll discard junk. Discard this. Okay, so we'll get the additional summon. This is still under nib. Let's see if he has nib here. See if there's a prompt here. Oh, no nib. Nice. Okay. In that case, I want to save that. So we'll just do this. Okay, we'll just do this.
Is it just like Herald?
Yeah, I think I have Herald, but I don't think he has anything. I think I'm just draw a bunch of cards now. I'm gonna make room though, so we'll do that. Watch him have a fucking something. Fuck yeah. I think it's fine either way. Let's go.
Now with the power of Summon Speeder.
Damn. So much shit, dude. Okay, so it'll be this two. That. Oh.
Stardust Charge Warrior's effect activates.
As long as like we don't let him play,
Yeah.
like the SMSD attacking 3 times is gonna like eventually mitigate the turns.
Yeah. They're just coming back. Fucking hell, someone's.
It's alright. When I did it, he was at, well, let me check. I still have to send that to you. He was at 45,500.
Okay, we're halfway there.
But
We're halfway there, bro.
The
Okay.
difference is that was during the ad sync days, and I had double SMSD. That was the
Okay.
difference.
With multiple attacks.
Synchro Summon.
Yeah, I had like 6
Come on in,
attacks.
Excel
on
Synchron.
SMSD. That was the difference.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, the difference is though that Pierre can put up a bigger board, right? You know,
Yeah. Wait,
like you'll have more.
how many dudes have we done today? We've done 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. It seems like the fuck, bro. Let's go for that.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be
Of course,
transformed.
that happens is a double game. You're going down with us.
Synchro Summon! The all-powerful Crimson Dragon!
You're gonna search Rumble. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I did the other way around. It's fine. He has nothing. It's okay.
I mean,
Would you do the slump? Okay.
guess Jura.
Yeah, we'll Jura here, and then we'll revive the arrow.
The Salt for Herald, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How do I do this? I need to be able to make. I guess I'll sacrifice the TG for the Omega. It's fine.
Did you
I still
we
have
have
Trill
the
and
song.
Stardust.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'll just tribute the TG.
Yeah, that's fine. I forgot we had Trail in the grave.
Let's see what he's playing, bro. I mean, he's on 50 cards. Well, 51 cards to be exact. Better full board.
It's actually the exact same one, basically. Like so close to what I was saying.
Okay,
Alright.
we'll just mess with that.
You just can't let him play.
This.
As long as you get rid of everything, you're fine.
Return trail.
A trail, probably, yeah.
Yeah. 48,000. Oh my god. How many turns is that?
Fine.
That'll be. What's the total here? 71. What is that? Oh, fuck. I'm scared that if I do this, he has droplet or some shit.
Then you chain Herald because he can't send monsters. No, keep Herald on board.
Oh, yeah.
Just negate with SMSD. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
If you click X, it should still be fine, I think. I hope.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
no, I fucked up.
Yeah, because he can't stop you.
Yeah.
If he droplets, he can't
What
send his
the
monsters
fuck
to
is
him.
that?
What the fuck? Exodia?
Destroy that. What in the world is this? Is he going Typhon?
That's a Typhon. I think you have to stop that, don't you?
No, I dropped it. It's fine.
Oh yeah, drop it. Yeah, you're fine.
Oh. I have to
no.
nuke this? No, do I nuke this? Actually? No, I have to nuke this. Otherwise, it goes Typhon after.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's nuke that. Trail. That guy's crazy.
And then-
Okay.
yeah,
What
and then
the
it's
fuck,
just- yeah.
bro? Okay, so I'm not sure. What the fuck is he
That's what I'm
doing? What even is
We
that,
don't
bro?
care at all about that card. That card is not the card for us.
Okay, so I'm assuming with Perulia, right? Perulia here. He's on the.
He did summon. Yeah, the Kitten's gonna summon from hand. So
Yeah.
probably.
He has the Exodia cards. So I'm assuming he's setting up the obliterate the trap, right? So I'm not sure how effective this is gonna be. I'm not sure how yeah. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be that great.
Probably not.
Probably not, huh? Got that. And I'll cut one of these. Deep Perulia? Yeah. They don't draw. They don't. Wait, what do you mean? Don't. Wait, don't Perulia? You don't know Perulia?
Yeah, I guess then just put the.
Just Dark Ruler. I guess I'll put 1 and 1. I guess.
Back in, I guess. Yeah.
Let's just do that. Yeah, it's true. What else, spaghetti? Oh, nice. Okay, drop it. Well, fuck. It's fucking Apophis. Apophis, Millennium Apophis. True anime deck right here. It's Yugi. Okay, so I am kind of regretting. Oh yeah, I should have. No, I think I needed the Veiler. Yeah. End phase, he's gonna set Obliterate, which is gonna be quite an issue.
Fine, you'll draw Twin Twisters.
Oh, okay, that works. That works.
Twin Twisters.
Okay, so I think we go. Okay, so doesn't it get spells, right? I'll spell Trap. Okay. So I think we lead with this. The issue is I need to get access to Scrap and Full Speed, but I can't get access to both. That's a bit annoying. I think we just have to do it this way. Fuck! We are cooked. We are so cooked. Does that get activation?
Yeah, or no. No, it's just an Ash, basically.
Okay.
So we can't use Fellows.
Okay. I could. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, no, I do, because this kid can be destroyed, right? No, I have to keep it on field.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you need to keep the Stardust, unfortunately, so I think this is just...
Or... fuck. Because how does this work?
Game 3.
This card is better than opponent. You can make once per turn when it's spell check with that one. During the end phase, you can set one. This will set something end phase. Can I be sure about opponent's card effects?
It'll be like what? It'll be
I did go
8K.
battle phase, right? And then damage step. No, but he'll just negate this because I. It's so weird. Because he's just negate. I don't have a monster. He just negate it. Maybe he'll negate this. What
Okay.
the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that works. Damn. Okay. I need to pop this, right? But then I can't do it with this. Then it's in a monster. Fucking hell. I do that. It negates it. I think it matters. Okay, I have to do it. I have to save the droplet for his turn. He's gonna set though. That's the thing. He's gonna set. What did he set off the first time? Was it Obliterate?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it was Obliterate.
Okay, we'll just set this.
The fuck is that?
Obliterate. That's the one that popped everything.
Okay.
What the fuck is that? What hand was that, bro? What the hell?
It was just named differently, so I was like, what the fuck?
$1,000. Okay, so fuck. This gains the attack.
You cool those life, so 8 or 7k. Okay, well,
Oh
okay, it's game.
my
That's game.
God.
Yeah. That's 14,000.
Can you use both effects at the same turn?
Assuming so.
Oh, you can, yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's okay. Yeah, we're going first. Right. Well, no, we keep this. This can be useful. Question is, do we need... Is it worth putting this, you think?
That I'm not sure. I haven't read those cards in a while.
I don't think so. I think it should be like this. Yeah, it should be like this. When he's playing a pop fizz. Oh, that makes sense. I know he's playing that. The dogwood.
Yeah, so you can make the guy huge.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty cool. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this, bro? He's shit out. For fuck's sake. Oh my
Can you read
god.
Droplet to me? It says send to grave, doesn't it?
Yes.
Nice. So your hand is a Veiler and an Ash
I'm getting fucking variants today, bro. What the hell? I guess that answered my question. That it's a good thing we didn't put DDG in. What's this doing? It cannot be destroyed. You can. Where should I ash? Should I ash this? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so it's not game. Exodia's not game. Okay, Fua. Okay. This is so cooked. Okay. God, this is annoying because he's just gonna set the fucking obliterate. Now, Gifter. Wait, doesn't he already has obliterate? What the actual fuck? What is that? What even is that? What the fuck? Bro, that's the fucking Exodia. What the fuck? Oh my god. Nah, you know what? Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm changing it back to how it was. Ooh, 43. Branded. Oh, it could be Dracotail. Okay, Dracotail, yeah. What's this gonna do? Okay. Get to... That was crazy, bro. That was so crazy. Okay. So I guess in this instance, droll would be okay, assuming he's trying to get to 5 mana. Okay, he goes Ketsu, search, just to get to 5 mana. Wait, what? Yeah. Okay. You know what's annoying as hell? I took out the side deck that's meant to help me versus Dracotail, and I get fucking Dracotail. I'm getting trolled today, bro. What the fuck? Someone out there is fucking doing some voodoo or some shit. Ah, this is so bad. This is so cool. This is gonna... No point. Okay. Hell yeah, let's do this. Thank you. Valor stops at Thelion, so keep that in. Pushers is there. When I caught... Oh, droll. Yeah, that. Bro, what the fuck? It's not... I'm not going crazy, bro. I'm not going crazy. I'm telling you, it was a fucking side deck. Fuck. Okay, Rahu. We can stop a mana. We good, bro. All I need though is to make this complete. I need access to a Synchron, so I can reborn his guy, right? Preferably, well, any Synchron. He has so many things, so many to choose from. It's fine. Holy shit, today went by fast. 30 gonna be over. Well, oh my god. That was perfect, bro! Okay.
Now I can destroy every trap and spell card on the field.
The fuck out of here, bro! Oh my god, this was perfect! Oh shit, buddy. That's fine. I don't care about that. Oh, actually? Do I want him to draw? That's the thing. Do I want him to draw? That's fine. That's fine. Is that bouncing? It's fine. That's okay. He's just drawing 2 cards here, which can be quite a bit of an issue. Okay. Hopefully, because if he has Ash here, we're cooked. Because then I'm have to deal with the Memento, which is annoying as hell. So this has to be this and this, right? It has to be that, yeah. The issue here is that, I mean, if he draws me here, it's okay. Okay. Alright. So we have... Okay, let's do this. If he has Bell, we have Monster Reborn. This is the best counter to Memento. We have the counter to Memento here. Actually, hang on, let me think. Kind of forgot about this guy. I forgot he can. I forgot he can fuse with this. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, so he's gonna bounce here. Okay. What's this doing? This is popping? Okay. I guess it's fine. Does this target? Fuck, this targets. I can't do it the way I wanted to do it. Anyway. Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
I activate the spell card.
This is the clear mind moment of why we're playing these cards. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I activate the spell card.
Okay, now if he has Ash, we're cooked. But this is the best we got, bro. This is the best we got.
Now with the power of Summon Speeder.
Let's go! Fuck! Get cooked! Get cooked, bro! That's why we play those cards! Do that in a cookie cutter build. You can't. Do that in a cookie cutter build, bro. Bro, was that right or was I right? It was a side deck, bro. It ruined us. What's happening? Why is it did he rage quit? Oh no, it's keeping me hostage, bro. They can draw the droll. What the fuck, Edward? What the fuck? This man's fucking. Whose side are you on, bro? Okay, this guy rage quit. Yeah, he's rage quit. Bro, Synchro returns to the field. Bro. If you would have popped my anchor bolt though, I would have been cooked. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Get cooked, son. A proper showcase of twisters and spell card Monster Reborn. That was that's the perfect example. If I get another comment telling me to cut these cards, I'm gonna show him this game. Let's go. Okay, fuck, bro. Damn. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be change the side deck. Okay, I have time for one more. Let's go. The Astra, it was the aura, bro. It was the aura. You're like, you have to believe, bro. I don't know. I was feeling a little bit of disbelief in the chat. I was like, you guys kind of doubted me, bro. Like, I understand. You're gonna have this doubt. You're gonna have this accumulative doubt where you're like, oh no, I don't think it's gonna work. And then eventually, it gravitates towards each other, and they build like a bad spirit bomb, right? And that manifests, and it was affecting me. That's what it was. Fucking hell, hilarious. 25440. 25440. Okay. Oh, this hand is kind of cooked. We lose to droll here. We lose to droll here. We lose to droll here unless we search illumination. Okay, so we have two routes here. We have two options here. We go for tuning. We go for tuning. Hope no. Okay, so it's either tuning, bait the ash, or this get ash, and we lose, right? Or we play around droll, and we go test the ash and bait the ash with this, summon this, get illumination, tribute that. Right? Knowing like, oh, I think it might be that actually. It's two routes. Two routes. Play around ash, play around droll. We're cooked either way. Let's put on droll. Fuck, he didn't have droll. The fuck? That's it. We have immune speeder. It's fine. And you're gonna come across these type of decisions in actual gameplay, right? You're gonna be thinking to yourself, what do I want to lose to? And after you commit, you can't say I misplayed. No, you chose the route you took, right? In hindsight, you can't. That's a cop out, bro. You made a decision. That's one of that. If there's things in Yu-Gi-Oh that kind of like annoy me, is that when they make a decision and then after the fact they say, oh, I misplayed. Did you not choose this route? Did you not pick this? Did you not think about the outcome? How can that be a misplay? You know? All right. I think we have to just, in case he has a hand trap, because I don't think he might not have it, but he might. I'm not sure because he might be talking a lot because there was like a subtle prompt. There's like a subtle prompt there. So I think we go. Oh, but I need the reborn though. I don't think he has it. Fuck it. If I lose, I lose. This is one of those situations where if you know, I lose, I lose. I don't think he has it. But I think I need to build my board. Yes. Right call. Right call. See? There's something there. Okay, now there's something there. Okay. All right, let's see. How do I do this? I need to get this trail back so I can make it. But then I need to do that. Climb that. No reason to do that. I know what I'll do. I'll do this. We'll increase here. There's something there. There is something there. Is it Nib? What is this? Fuck, this guy's spooking me now. This guy's spooking me now. This is the riskiest play, but I think I have to do it this way. This is a very convoluted line. We're just freestyling right here. Yeah, this is we're just freestyling here. So if we cook it, we cook it. Okay, we do this. Let's go.
Let the spirit of all dual monsters now spread its wings and soar to new heights where it can be transformed.
I don't think I need to revive here. Yeah, I don't think I need to revive here. Okay. Yeah, I think I cooked it, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just work around it. Harpy's Featherstorm, what the fuck? He's main decking Harpy's Featherstorm? That's wild. Okay, can I search anything? You know what would be good? If I mill fellows. Fuck, it's a spell, but not the right one. Yeah, just spit. That's fine. Yeah. Somewhere along the line I missequenced something. I was trying to go for Librarian, but fine. Reinforce. Oh, this is fucking this is what is this? This is Sky Striker. Yeah, okay. So this, okay, now I'm scared. Now I'm kind of scared. I should have just hand ripped way more, but it's fine. Striker into. Oh, that's what I was scared of. Yeah, that's what I was scared of. Yeah, it's because we changed the side deck, and we just fucking lost. We changed the side deck so much, and we got cooked. And I had a theory that that would have happened, and it ended up happening. And yeah, it was bad. It was bad. What? Oh, okay. I was about to say, what the fuck's happening? Okay. So this is gonna go Ray. Okay, engage. Engage. Is that gonna give him multi-roll? So he can reestablish everything he's. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no, we kept the Charmies, but we just put it in Retaliating Sea. We cut the evenly matched. We cut the Storm, and it was like it felt off, but we did it anyways. For fuck's sake! I think it's over. Yeah, I think we lose now. He just tags out. That Regeki was huge. What the fuck? What was the prompt, though? There fucking was no prompt. This guy just had toggle on. I got outplayed. I got outplayed by the fucking prompt. The toggle on, that's what it was. This is game, right? This should be game. Yeah. Okay, so that's... Yeah, this should be game. This guy will tag out for Rose and Ray. That gets back engaged. He can't... Well, I mean, he can't engage now. Good battle phase. What's taking so long? This is game, right? Like, why is it just... I want to see game. If he shows me game, I'll scoop. Protects this check sphere. But can he tag out with this guy? Oh, right, you're right. Yeah, it's only one effect per turn, right? Yeah, I get you. Right, yeah, okay, good. Go. Okay, we're still in it. That's nice. We're still in it. Because he has to tag this out, right? And he can only link summoning, okay, that's gonna be an issue. Oh, he can't even use this. Unless he links away the 0. At which point, we're fine. Oh my god, okay. So he has a pop, for certain. We might survive. Thank you, Edward. That was fucking scoop. When you draw Trail, you usually try to use it by the effect of Stardust Synchron to trigger her, or you want to use her by the SD effect, which is Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Okay, that's not great. Okay, I think we lead with this. We lead with this. Make him think that we need... Yeah, we'll lead with this. Get access to fellows. Yeah, I think we're fine now. We're fine. So yeah, because the way you want to use Trail is as a form of extension or a... Well, that's the cool thing about Trail. You can use her at the beginning or at the end or in the middle. So it'll be subjective in every game, right? This is what we want. This is fine. We have a pop here. It's okay. Get this fellows. So now they can go Ray, right? Ray can quick link into getting something back. Let's go, Nick. Appreciate it, bro. What did you say?
Can't stay tonight, just wanted to hop in for a moment. What's on the agenda today, class? A lesson in theory. Here we go again.
Yeah, we're still going with the double build. We're still testing the converter. And at the beginning, we made the biggest mistake in changing the side deck. And we just fucking lost like 3 in a row. No, yeah, 3 in a row. I was like fucking awful. So yeah, we put it back to how it was, and we're doing much better. Okay, Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll go with this. Leave with this.
I activate the spell card.
Okay, so what can I do? I think I need to make a Genix, maybe? We go for this. I think it's this and this. Yeah. Let's discard junk, I guess. And then we still have that. Okay, yeah. And then we need more non-tuners here, so that's what we're doing here. We need more non-tuners. This will give us access to more interaction in a form of. Oh, actually, do I need the? What do I need here? Actually, I need non-tuners. So. Oh, actually, no. It has to be this. Yeah. And then we go into. So that's 2 interactions guaranteed. So that can stop. That can stop Kagari adding back stuff, right? 32 months, Nick. Dang, appreciate it, bro. Okay. Okay, that's gonna give me access to Anchor Bolt, and then Anchor Bolt's gonna give us more Synchro fodder. Okay. Send to graveyard. I need to go for TG draws to get back my SMSD, I think. Yeah, I need to go for TG draws to get my SMSD back. Okay, that's gonna get him back his engage. That's fine. Engage. Oh no, it's getting back his linkage. Okay. Let's go. Who's that? Alrighty, bro. Appreciate it. Let's go. 33 months. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, what is that doing again? Is that bouncing? What is this happening? I should have read this card. What does this card do? Oh, and link summons. Okay. What's that gonna make him though? What the fuck is that? Huh? What? I didn't know this card existed. I was not playing against around this at all. Oh, fuck, we're dead. We're so dead. Okay, so see? The lack of insight. I had no idea that this card was a thing. So that cost me the, yeah, I think that cost me the game. And that's what we're trying to exploit. That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is. When you can capitalize on the lack of insight, that's how you win. And I think that, yeah, that cost me the game. I didn't know this was a thing. But now that I'm aware of it, I can formulate a proper sequence because I know this exists. Okay. Yeah, that was my bad. That was my bad. Yeah. Let's return. Oh shit. Fuck. I could have passed. Okay, it's fine. Put this in. Take this out. Take this out. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. On their turn, a Veiler on their turn, like a certain of the Veiler type of thing, you know. Because of overtake. Overtake and righty doesn't do anything, so I wanted to reduce the redundancies So you want to lead with full speed, right? That's like the thing. Okay. Okay, so they're on board breakers. If they have droll, I'll be cooked. Okay, cool. Okay, so I know he's on board breakers. I'm gonna go for the hand ripping. Let's go. This and this. We can discard the junk. Fine. What's happening? Oh, I'm lagging. Am I lagging? Oh shit, I'm lagging. I'm lagging. Is it back? Is it back? Okay, I'm starting to lag. Sorry about that, guys. I'm starting to lag. Yeah, sorry about the lag, guys. Okay, it's stabilizing. My dual runner is overheating. I'm sorry about that.
From my hand, I summon the tuner monster Junk Synchron.
Yo, what up, Tony? Good evening, bruh. Who's that? What up, butter turkey? Butter turkey? This guy likes buttering his turkey, bro. Okay, we're just gonna draw an immense amount of cards, and we're gonna prioritize the hand ripping. Okay, go for charge here.
Stardust Charge Warrior. Stardust Charge Warrior's effect activates.
We started off rough. Today was rough, but we can come to the conclusion that it was because of the changes, right? It was because of the changes. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm blaming it on the changes. Those changes at the beginning were the reason why we lost. So in reality, since we changed the deck, they shouldn't contribute to these wins, no? Let's go.
I activate the spell card.
Let's go.
Synchro summon. Come on in, Excel Synchron.
Yeah, it's only logical, right? It makes sense. Okay, so the thing about their board breaking approach would work, but this time we have non-engine, right? That's the biggest difference now. Because how can they break my board if they're on a droll and ash? Like, how do they break it? They can't. Good old Doppel. I guess. I don't think it matters. Alright, I need to... What do I need to do here? I need to tribute something. So I think I go... How's that work? Reborn this. I think I've run enough of Librarian, right? So I think I'll do that. We'll go this, trigger the Doppel, go into Gen X, and then tribute the Doppel for the starters. Yeah, we'll do that. Where is the Doppel?
I can summon this monster from my head. Doppelwarrior.
And then we're gonna hand rip twice. Oh, actually, I had Chick already. What the fuck? I don't have to do that. Fuck. Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I'll keep Chick. Okay, because usually I keep the Omega to return my assault. I might do that, actually, maybe. Well, let's see what I rip. If I can rip a breaker, I'll keep my Omega until his turn. But that's risky, though, because that leaves him with more breakers potential. Ah, get fucking fucked up. I misclicked. Oh, shit. No. Oh, fuck. That's annoying. Okay, I'll just revive this. Fuck. That's cooked. I missed it. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. I was not meant to do that. Duster again. Is that foreshadowing something? Fucking hell. I fucked up. Oh, no. That is cooked. It's fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. We'll be fine, I hope. I fucking hope so. Let's drop it. Right into infinite. Okay. So normally they should be fine. I gotta ash that. Because I don't want to pick my back row apart. I need to keep these linkage. I have an idea. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Because this needs to pop something, right? This needs to pop something to summon. Exactly. So also you send one other card you control to the graveyard. Okay. So I'm thinking I do this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. The chick is not... No, that's fine. It's fine. And I have to drop this away so I can get a second Omni with this. Okay. And I have every attribute here. Is that engage? That's engage. Okay. Okay, so I could negate that. He goes into Widow Anchor, right? Widow Anchor chain, because he wants that to resolve, because he wasn't caring about the other one, so... I think that's fine. I'll let that resolve. It's fine. I need to get this assault into the graveyard so I can get a second Omni here. I think it's okay. Okay, that's the Ray. Let's go droll, buddy. Where is it?
Well, I wonder if you expected me to play this. There
There's the droplet right there. Or the anchor. Oh, shark cannon. Okay. I don't mind that. What's he gonna get back though? What can he get? Jura? Oh, you know what's funny? He Doppel can trigger. What's he targeting? Jura? Jura, it's fine. I think I don't mind that. Right? I don't mind Jura. Jura. What can Jura clear? Jura can clear. Jura can clear my Genix. Do I care about that? Do I care about that? No, it's fine. It's okay. I have droplet. Yeah, I need to droplet the Ray and the Jura. Yeah, okay. And this will get me my assault. Okay. Does he have prio? Does he go prio? There. We're good. Cool. And then I just negate anything he does now. Because this counters the Widow Anchor, or this counters the droplet. Right? Yeah, we're fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're negating that. Now I have double Omni here. Ha, expected. I fucking knew it. It was something. He's trying to set something up here. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. If he tries to go for a Typhon, we Baylor, and then we win. And then we take it to game 3. Yeah. Hayate. I just negate that. I have a Wind Engrave. Yeah. Just negate that. But he's trying, bro. He's trying. I mean, it's a bit hopeless. Because there's literally no way he can, you know? At least when we don't give up, there's an opening. In this case, there's no opening here. You know, there's no opening there. Like, that was just unnecessary. Alright, so is he gonna make me start, or do you think he's gonna go first? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is he gonna go first, or is he gonna go second? What do you guys think? Thank you, bad boy. He will go first? Okay. Alright. We'll do this. We'll take this out, we'll take this out, we'll take this out. And we'll keep that. I kinda wanna keep the call by for his Ray. Right? I kinda wanna keep everything. We'll cut back on this. I'm not sure if I want to play this, actually. I'm not sure if I want to play... that gives me this. We'll just do this. That's fine. Oh, shit. Nice. Okay, so he is starting, right? Yeah. Yeah, call back for 0. Yeah. Okay, this is good. This stops the 0 and this clears the back row. So we're good here. We're good. Yeah. Oh! Oh, shit! This map was so cooked. Fuck. Okay, so we have to do it. We have to play this wisely. If this gets stopped, we're cooked. Okay, it worked out. All right, so I think we go for. The issue here. The issue here is if he. How do I do this? How do I do this? Maybe it should have been an Excel line now that I'm thinking about it. Because if that's Widow Anchor, we are so cooked. Because he just stops our scrap. We don't get the fellows, right? And that's an issue. So I think it should have been Excel. The better Synchro. If he has droll here, do I care about droll? Do I care about droll? I think I do care about droll. But he just droll me anyways, right? He drolls me anyways. So I'm gonna search off that either way. Yeah. Let's see if he drolls. Okay. If he doesn't stop this, we're good. But if he does, we might be in trouble here. What the fuck is that? Oh, fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck is this? This is deep barrier, bro? Is that what fucking Edward was talking about? Alright. This is not over. It's fine. It's fine. I have a line. I have a line here. I can go Stardust Tribute. Stardust. What the fuck is that? The man had droll. The man had fucking droll. Fuck! I had a line. I was gonna tribute it for Stardust. Okay, so I'm hoping that this is enough. This droplet is enough. I fucking doubt it, but we're gonna fucking pray to God this fucking is. Pray to Raw. No, I can't go for game. This needs to be in the graveyard in order for me to get an additional summon. So I'm locked right here. I'm locked. I am locked here. I think I have to set bluffs. I have to keep that in hand though. If he draws Duster for the third fucking time, no fucking way. Okay. Okay. That's crazy. Okay. What? Neither player can activate card effects in the graveyard. Neither player can banish cards from the graveyard. Neither player can special summon. What? Okay. Okay. That prevents me from using my scrap Synchron from. Okay. Okay. What? So we know he has linkage, right? Is that what he added? Okay, so he has. Okay, so we know he has linkage. We know he has linkage. I feel like I have to do this. Do you think? Oh, fucking hell. Either way, though. Either way, he has a yate. What do you has? Next turn too? Oh fuck! All right, okay. I think I have to, right? And I have to get rid of this. Okay, so he has linkage now. I'm assuming he has to go Hayate. Hayate into... No, not even that. He just goes engage. He goes into Kagari. Kagari gets back the engage. Fuck! I can't summon from the graveyard. Sends 0, goes Kagari. Kagari adds back engage. So tough. This is cooked. Oh, wait. I can still do that? That's crazy. Oh, I get to keep my scrap. Let's go. I thought I couldn't banish. Neither player can banish cards from the graveyard. I thought I couldn't banish. Is there like an exception? Is that a bug? Oh, what did he choose? Oh, I thought it was all the effects. I thought it was all the effects. So then what? So what did he choose? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, he did the graveyard. Okay, okay. I was a bit confused. I was like, okay, that makes sense. So I thought it was all the effects. That'll be fucking busted. Okay. I think I might. I don't think. Oh fuck. I mean, I have evenly. I don't want. How do I do that? How do I play on that? Okay. How am I doing this? What do I need? Can't summon from grave. That's annoying, bro. That is so annoying. Okay. He's gonna place that. Sure. Look at my Doppel token just chilling. My Doppel just chilling right here, bro. He's like, oh, I got you, bro. Don't worry. Stop stressing. I got this. Got what, bro? I'm good. Okay, if I can see Twisters, I think we're fine. No, but then no. I need Stardust. Where is this? Suzuku's gonna. Okay, that's annoying. That doesn't link into this guy. I've remembered that now. Is that a quick play? Yeah, it is, right? And that's a bounce as well, no? If he can bounce this, and I can draw into... What can I draw into? What can I draw into? What do I need? Okay, end phase. What's he setting? Okay, linkage. Sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I can... This cheaper for cost? It does! Okay, so... Okay. I could pause... No, but this is gonna set something, though. That's gonna set something. Does he have engage? Okay. Okay. I think... I have to force it. Right? I have to force it, right? I have to force it. But if I'm top decking, though... Fuck it, let's do it. Let's force it. Oh, I didn't do anything. What the fuck? He didn't bite. Why didn't he bite? What the fuck? Okay. If only I had a scrap. That'd be so good. Because now, what's he gonna set now? Fucking hell. Oh, how do I do this? Let's see. Is there a way? He's just not gonna do it. He's gonna go battle phase attack over it. Effect. And then that's when I... But then he's gonna set something. Oh, this is looking kind of bad, bro. Not gonna lie. This is looking kind of bad. I have to just set and hope for the best. Yeah, I have to set and hope for the best. Fucking hell. This call by the graph has to get me there. He goes battle, and I'm hoping that he uses the effect, and then I call by the grave. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the fuck? They have a kaiju as well. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, this is our chance. This is our chance here. This is our chance here. He uses the effect. I call by it. That's my shot. That's my opening. What the fuck has happened? He missed! He missed! Oh my god! He fucking missed! Oh my god! That was close! Holy fuck! Holy shit! Please don't have anything else. What is happening? What does that do? Fuck! I thought I was with it. I did not know that did that. Okay, fuck. Okay, now we know. We're learning what Sky Striker cards do. Okay, so this is pretty good, I guess. Ah, I thought we were gonna clear. I thought we were gonna clear. Damn. Okay, so that's gonna get him what? What does that get him? There's no engage, actually. And he can't go Hayate. And he can't go 0, because that doesn't matter, because he can't use the effect anyways. So what does he have? I need a fellows here. Oh, no, but then either way, he sets it. Fuck. Damn! Okay, if he goes into Shark Cannon, we're kind of... Fuck! Fuck! No! Okay, I need... No, but even though he just sets it, it's annoying. Oh, shit. What do I need? I need a fellows. No. What do I need? What do I need? Oh my god! He's used my... Fuck! Okay, we're dead. Hey man, we tried. Yeah, this one cooked us big time. This card was insane. This card's wild. This card's good. Okay, well, what does he do now? Let's see. He has Shark Cannon. He can link Let's just see where this goes. Let's just see where this goes. It's not looking good, but let's just see where this goes. Yeah, but that's the nature of this deck, right? Because their ceiling is so low that you need cards. You need cards to mitigate the lacking of ceiling, right? Which is why you need to play those cards. So it's like it's understandable. Okay, so we live. Okay, we live, but that Herald is a traitor. That Herald is a traitor. Wait, that means he's gonna link off the Herald. And then we might have a chance. If he links off the Herald, that'll be good for us. Okay. Okay. Add back. Okay, that's anchor. Ash is not doing anything. Okay, we just have to keep passing and just hoping this. Okay, we just gotta keep passing. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's an opening here. Because we're counting on him making a mistake. Okay, pop the hair. Okay, sure. Goes engaged now, right? Come on, buddy. What do you got? Because how many Kagaris? There's one Kagari left. Okay. Okay, we live. Oh my, he's juggling my Herald. What the fuck? There's no shot, bro. What the fuck? Is he setting this? Okay, that. Okay, what does that do? Oh, it's a bounce. Okay. All right. Let's see. Just puts this Herald into attack mode. I think I have to set this one. In hopes that he can't clear it and I get to live. This is a wild game. It might seem hopeless, but I've been in this situation so many times. So many times. That's why I'm hanging on. Okay. Fuck! He's up to 19 now! Fuck! That's so cooked! Fuck it out. Okay. By 100, bro. Fucking 100. Okay. So we can't summon at all, huh? So dumb. Look at these fucking floodgates. Evenly matched. Oh my god. Okay, we drove full speed. That's engine. Okay. Okay. He's being real careful as well. He doesn't want to like overdo it. Fuck's sake, bro! What's he calling? Fucking hell, it's so annoying. I'm getting flooded, bro. Floodgated. The fuck? $21 more turns. This is not lasting 21 turns. That's funny though. A wing cut. Yeah. Okay, here we go. He's gonna make a push now, I think. Okay, he's making a push. Okay, this might be it. This might be it. Fuck. Hey man, we tried. This lasted longer than I expected, but yeah, we tried. We were trying to get to an opening, but we just weren't seeing it. We needed to see Storm alongside the engine. That's what I was waiting for, right? If I can see Storm here, if I can top tick a Storm here, I'll be epic. That would be epic. A Storm here would be amazing. A top deck Storm right here would be amazing. Honestly. Thank you, Vayler. You did your job. Okay, let's see. So we can't summon from the graveyard, right? That's our issue. We can't summon from the graveyard. I can risk it and not set this. I can summon this. It gets anchored. I do not want that to happen. So I think I have to wait a turn, but it's so fucking risky. Because he just summons anything and I'm cooked. Right? I'm cooked. That's his last Kagari. He can actually he can recycle. He can bounce actually. Fucking hell, this is so annoying. That gives me fellows, but then I'm cooked because then this is one of those situations. This is one of those situations where it's like it's very nerve-wracking. No. Oh my god. Oh my god. This might be the opening actually. Because he's thinking of setting everything back. Wait, isn't he 22? It was droplets? Any spell, any monster I lose. Any spell, any monster I lose. Oh my god. Storm off the top. Storm off the top. Zero. That's okay. Then make 0. Fuck. Not even now. Then. Not even now. Engage. Yeah, no. It doesn't matter now. Yeah. GG. Fuck. Ah, fucking hell. We tried. 354. 354. Okay. Okay, some of these losses I don't count them. Okay. All right. So at the beginning of the stream, we changed the side deck, and it affected us big time. Like, there's no denying that I did it for whatever reason, whether it changed the algorithm, in some capacity it did. Cool. Okay. All right, guys. That's gonna be it. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what we do with the thing. But I think we'll cover adventure tomorrow just to get it out of the way, just to see how effective it can be. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I was trying to hang on. There, but yeah, we got cooked. I think maybe I'm not sure. Like, everything was just, it was kind of cooked. Still not sure on these 4 slots. Still not completely sure on these 4 slots. So maybe we can cut these, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Hopefully enjoy the stream. I'll catch you tomorrow, and yeah, you guys have good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, and see you then. Take care. None of this counters losses. Oh my god, let's go. Wild. Very wild, very wild. Alright, good night, guys. Good night. Oh, gracias, David. Gracias. Alright, guys. Catch you.